Skibbity Ohio Riz. That is my favorite name of my viewers now. Welcome everyone to stream. I will get off this starting soon screen in a moment. I'm never as prepared as I think I am, and I need to start making accommodations for myself for my ADHD, but be that as it may, welcome everyone. Skibbity Ohio Riz, welcome to stream. Also, Emperor Catulus, Keith, Wild Wolf Lover, Shoebill Studios, and is that everyone? My music is blocking my chat. That's everyone for now, yeah. But yeah, welcome to stream. We're gonna have a chill night. It's gonna be a chill stream full of game deving and getting back to Ghost Hunt's roots, I guess. Oh, Jack Quesadilla, welcome to stream. Good to see you. I'll be there in a moment. Yeah, I'm never as prepared as I think I am, and I gotta remember that. Sorry if I missed anyone in the introduction, but, you know. Frick's sake, I haven't even gotten started yet, have I? I mean, like, with Ghost Hunt. This is the first stream with my new gaming chair, and I'm kind of happy about that. It's very comfortable. I was kind of sad because, like, I wanted to find a gaming chair that was comfortable for me, but for the longest time they were like all the same chair pretty much, and I couldn't find one that was right for me, but now I have, so that's kind of cool. You can adjust this one like a lot of ways. You can adjust the back, you can adjust the height, obviously. You can adjust if it like if the whole chair tilts back and forth, not just the back of it, but like the entire chair. And that's really nice. I like that. It feels cozy. It's a cozy feeling chair. But I'm still getting used to, like, every chair takes getting used to, in my opinion, and I'm still getting used to this one. Yeah, chair review. Oh yeah. I could do a chair review, but I actually can't even remember the brand that this is. I know that's so dumb, but like, I don't know. I got it at like my Nebraska Furniture Mart that's like, you know, about an hour drive away, but yeah, I will do a chair review stream next time when I know what brand it is and like what model. But Valkyrs, yes, I definitely have not pinged the channel yet. I have not pinged my Twitter yet. I've not done anything, and I apologize, but we're off to a slow start. I'm very ill prepared tonight. It's not my fault. I had ambiguous technical difficulties, but I don't think I'll be fixing them tonight, so we'll just have to kind of deal. Or I'll have to kind of deal. I don't think it'll affect what you guys are seeing at all. So, me EP, yeah, I'm tired too. It was an exhausting day at work. Like my last couple hours, I was practically just pacing because I couldn't, like, you know, focus on anything. I guess I can switch to this now, right? I didn't close the settings on VC Face. Ugh. I'm a bad streamer. Oh well. We all forget to close our settings window some days. But yeah, welcome everyone. It's good to see you. It's good to see you tonight. I'm gonna be chatting with you guys. For those of you who are here, ping. I am Catulus, hear me roar. There's the man, the myth, the legend. No, that's Scott Sterling. Have you guys seen the Scott Sterling videos? There's peak cinema. Woohoo! Huge fan. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Scott Sterling videos, we should probably just do a reaction to those because they're like incredible. The man, the myth, the legend, Scott Sterling. Yeah, I think Quesadilla's seen him. It's about a guy who's doomed to take balls in the face, which is not at all like. Don't get the wrong idea. I very, very poorly described that just now. Yeah, Shu, sorry. No. Soccer balls. Or, if you live in the UK, football balls. Actually, I think they just call them footballs, actually. Actually, not even if you live in the UK. If you live anywhere except America, football. Hello, what's this? I got logged out on my Discord. Give me a second. What? I'm having a lot of technical problems tonight. I apologize. Only some of them are my fault, though, I promise. Okay, let's see if I can log in with my QR code here. Beep. Log in. Okay, yeah. Yay, yay, yay. Alright. Let me let everyone know that we're streaming real quick. How'd you guys like my Casper announcement pick? New custom themes? Oh, really? Yeah, but I can't use them because I'm a dweeby little peasant who doesn't have like Nitro Plus or whatever. Let's see, what should I say about this? Come chat with me while we update Ghost Hunt. Sure. At everyone. My return to streaming deserves an at everyone. I'm in the wrong channel. YouTube pings. I've forgotten how to... I take like a week off of streaming and then I totally forget how. It's such a problem for me. Where's the shot collar? Yeah, it was just in Photoshop. It was never real. There was no shot collar. The shot collar was just a myth. Except for the one that I bought. And I've actually... never mind. Alright, Twitter is all that remains, and then we can actually get to doing some cool stuff. Wild Wolf Lover, yeah, welcome to stream. I'm going to see Weird Al Yankovic tomorrow at concert, and then Saturday I'm going ghost hunting. Well, let me know how the concert is. Weird Al's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Makes funny parody music. Parody songs and all that. But yeah, Scott Sterling. It's comedy videos about a guy who plays sports, and he defends his team. And like his team's goal, like the first one's like a soccer match or football if you're like anywhere but America. And he's the goalie, right? And he just keeps like accidentally blocking it with his face, and he has like a concussion by the end of it, but he still earns like his like glory and all that from his team. It sounds very gruesome the way I'm describing this in like all the wrong ways, but wife shocks me every time I get a script wrong. Well, it's an option, but I don't think I'd make any progress at all. I feel enough pressure. I feel enough pressure scripting in front of people as it is. It's like the thing of like, you do one thing, but then you do the exact same thing while people are watching, and then you fail miserably. Okay, hashtag game dev. Hashtag Roblox dev. Hashtag Roblox. Sure, it's about as good as anything. Boop, 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 boop. Ellison Hamilton, welcome to stream. How are you doing? How's life? My life is fair. Okay. I think we are finally ready to actually do stuff, which is fantastic. That's a new win for me, right? Okay. Ooh, yay, where'd I go? Hi, there I am. Alright. Well, I've got a to-do list. Ghost Hunt to-do list, sure. Let's see what we got. I haven't really looked at this in any detail for a while. Did we... help me remember, guys. Did we actually get all of these regen scripts working? Or no? Because some of them are not... Oh my gosh, Wild Wolf Lover, thank you so much for the $50 donation. More money for Shoe Bill's new computer. Awesome. I will definitely split that. I'll probably have to like buy some groceries with it, but I'm trying to reserve as much money for the Shoe Bill computer fund as possible. I think we're up at like 350 or 400 or something by now. I don't know. I got to keep better track of it and figure out how much, but either way, thank you very much for the generous donation. Appreciate you. Thank you for your royal donation. Yes. Someone in school was mean to me today. They pushed me and I didn't do anything because I don't want to get into a fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It sucks. It sucks when people are jerks. It sucks when people are jerks, and it's usually because they're insecure about themselves for some reason. Or they're just bitter and like unhappy people. Yeah, help me remember. Help me remember, guys, if we like did all of these, because I don't think we did. I don't think we got all of these groups done with regens. Hello again, Kat. I'm Fredson. Ah, welcome back, Fredson. Welcome back into stream. Good to see you again. How's your night? I'm sleepy. Sorry, I'm like very sleepy. Unsure if you did all of them. I meant to watch my last stream over my lunch break today and like find out about this, but because it's me, I totally forgot. So, you know, of course I did. I guess we'll just have to kind of check them because, like, luckily, regen scripts. Yeah. I don't think, this doesn't look like all of them. I don't think we did all of them. Because there's 12 groups, but there's 7 scripts. So yeah, there's a few of these we didn't do. So I guess first we gotta finish the custom regen scripts. Which is fine. I also want to fix that moonlight issue that's upstairs because it's way too bright in the upstairs. And it's been like that for a while, I haven't known. Delete old regen scripts, I think we did. I don't think we actually like need to do that. Rename key 1 to E6 key. I think we did this, actually. I would just say one of Creek Craft's quotes to the bully. The Creek Craft quote is very hard to say, is your mom doesn't love you and your dad grandma hates you and you'll grow up to be Adam Sandler. I think growing up to be Adam Sandler is arguably the worst. I don't have any strong opinions of Adam Sandler. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't become the bully by bullying people I'm not familiar with. Welcome, Static TV. Good to see ya. We're gonna have a chill night. I also want to add the leeches back in this stream, but I want to do it when Fostrate's here because I feel like he deserves to be here for that. And I don't think he's here right now, so yeah, there's that. But yeah. Pretty sure we renamed that key. Let's have a look. Key 1 giver. Oh, they're both called key 1 givers. That's kind of bad. That probably means I can like easily fix it, yeah. E6 key, yeah, we changed it. Alright, let's rename this to E6 key giver. E6 key giver. There we are. It's been a little bit. Yeah, I skipped a week. I took a week off so I could get caught up on editing, which didn't happen. I skipped a week so I could get caught up on editing, which didn't happen. I cannot speak tonight. Ugh. I've just had a busy, like, last couple of weeks, so I haven't been able to do all the gaming that I wanted to do either, so I promise I'm not just blowing it off. I'm just not a good content creator, honestly. I'm very inconsistent. I love procrastination. Yeah, we've all seen that one episode of SpongeBob, I'm sure, where he has to write that paper. And, like, he keeps getting distracted. Like, he's not trying to. He just keeps getting distracted because everything other than his paper is more stimulating to him than writing the paper. And that's literally how I am about everything. Basement key giver. There we are. Oh, I feel like the music's pretty loud, yeah? Sorry, I did not notice that. And in my defense, nobody told me. I've been meaning to edit a video, but I just keep pushing it away. Yeah, same. I'm editing not for broadcast, the stream highlights. And like, I have to say, like, the entire second half of that stream got cut from the video because it was basically just all stuff we'd seen. Like, but hey, that's useful. So yeah, coming soon to the gaming channel, the not for broadcast stream highlights, like the video version. And hopefully in the near future, episode 2 of Peak as well, which I'm very much looking forward to. I also want to get up the edited streams with Egyptian for Peak, because those are the ones where I was really freaking out about the heights, where I was like hyperventilating. I'm hoping as well, there's going to be a big announcement. And I'm telling you guys so that you can hold me accountable and, like, you know, keep bugging me about it. Did you reach out to the person yet? Did you reach out to the person yet? I'm hoping that soon I will have my very first VTuber collab with someone who is slightly bigger than me. Not, like, bigger as in, like, taller and, you know, physically bigger, but, you know, more subscribers. Well, actually, not more subscribers either, but more active subscribers who actually watch. More engaged viewers than me. I mean, she might be bigger than me in real life. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm tiny. I'm a very shorty. I'm very short. Much short. Very Catulus. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But yeah, I'm not gonna name drop him until I'm sure that I have a collab with them yet. So like, if like they say no, I don't, you know, unintentionally dox them. Like, if there's someone in my community who would, like, want to try to stand up for me in kind of the wrong way. You know, I just don't want that. So they seem like a pretty cool person. If they say no to me, you know, truth be told, I'd probably say no to me too. If I weren't me, then, and I, like, reached out, like, to, what am I trying to say? Like, if I were someone else and, like, I, as Catulus, reached out for, like, a collab, I'd probably turn me down, honestly. I don't feel like I'm that exciting of a content creator, but I don't know why you guys watch me, but thank you. It's appreciated. Let's fix that moonlight, I guess, up in the upper hall. I don't think that would be on the second floor. Because what causes the moonlight, if you don't know... Don't say that to yourself. I'm not trying to beat myself up. I'm just saying, like, you know... I feel like there's more interesting and more funnier content creators than me, but what causes that moonlight is, like, if there's nothing above an area that, like, casts a shadow, there will be, like, light. And I don't think there's enough here casting shadow, so let's see what we can do about that. Global shadows, yes. 10, 10, 12, sure, why not? Prioritize lighting quality. Yeah, I wanna enable that, actually. Do I? Oh no, I want to disable that, actually. I don't need my lighting quality prioritized. We only have realistic and soft lighting now? That kind of sucks. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like the non-realistic lighting for a horror game. Okay. Yeah, see, look how bright it is up here. This is normal. This is what it actually looks like compared to, like, down here where it's all dark. It's because there's shadows. Do these not... Oh, these don't cast shadows! The roofs up here don't cast shadows! That explains it. That explains all of it. What? Why don't they cast shadows? How long have they not casted shadows? I never understood the trend of content creators. Watching streams is not really my thing, but I personally enjoy the Roblox streams because it brings back memories. Cool. I'm glad you like them. I'd love to have you in the chat of a repo stream though, by the way. It'd be fun. I don't know if I can't remember if you've like been there or not, because I'm terrible at remembering who's been to what streams, but yeah, we have a lot of fun on repo, and that might be the game that I play for the collab, if it happens. I'm thinking either repo or peak. We could do schedule 1, but it has been forced into my attention that my audience didn't really like schedule 1. They just weren't interested in it at all. Nobody watched any of the streams, hardly. People barely watched the video. Sucks. That's the one game that I really like. Well, it's not the one game, but it's the game above all the others that I really enjoyed streaming and making content of. And nobody else cared about it, which makes me sad, but... Steven! Welcome to stream. Also, no, I wasn't talking about, like, Quesadilla joining us for a repo game. I meant, like, in like, stream chat. Like, I can't remember if he watched, like, a repo stream before or not. I want to say he did, but maybe I'm wrong. I think I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm just terrible. I have bad memory in general. But... We have fixed the moonlight, and it was a very simple fix. I do want this to be kind of focused on chatting rather than deving, because I like connecting with you guys, if nothing else. Oh, Keith, I gotta admit, I need to try that tea that you sent me again, because, like, even though I said I liked it the first time, my nose was, like, really clogged, and, I couldn't taste, like, all of it. And I want to taste it again when I can taste all of it. What I could taste was really good, but, you know, when my nose gets clogged, I just don't get a lot of flavor. If you can't smell, you can't taste. It's just kind of how it works. One time, but yeah, gaming streams are not really my thing. Frick. I may watch the next Peak one if I have time. I enjoy Peak much more than Repo. That's interesting. That's interesting. Try the ginger one? Oh yeah, I will. I will. Yeah, Quesadilla, if you haven't checked out the Peak video that I put up on the gaming channel, it is Peak Fiction, or not Peak, it's Peak Cinema. Because I am deathly scared of heights. And Peak simulates mountain climbing, really, not realistically, but immersively. Now that I own Repo, I can confirm I really like playing the game. It's a fun game. It is a really fun game. I love Repo. I'm glad my friends half forced me into it. I guess let's like get more work on the regen scripts and we can restore the lighting back to the like daytime now that it's, you know, better. There we go. Sorry, I'm leaning back in my gaming chair, so I gotta get my mic a little bit closer because it's comfy. Forced? Yeah, I was really hesitant to play Repo at first because I was worried it was going to be like Lethal Company and Among Us and like be really trendy for a while and then fade into obscurity. But Repo still outperforms every other type of content that I upload to either channel, so far it's hanging in there, and I think it's because the devs are making a point to keep it updated. We saw Willow get hit with a coconut. Oh, they got hit in the head with a coconut, said Patrick. In that one episode of SpongeBob. I've been into SpongeBob lately, because I found the Eels and Escalators game at Hot Topic. You should start following trends, Kat. I mean, I try to, but like by the time I get around to having time to stream and create content on the trend is gone. That's my problem. All the more reason why I wish Schedule 1 would have taken off, because I really got into that. Okay, so custom regen scripts that we have. I really miss my go to top button and stuff. Okay, we have 7, right? That's how much? Yeah, no, yeah, 6, okay. Let me bring up my to-do list. How many do I have marked off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So looks like I just have to work on the break room ghost regen scripts and the upstairs hall ghost. Lately, I've been watching an animated show based off a movie. The show is called Real Ghostbusters, aired from 1986 to 1991. Cool. New task unlocked. Let Kat know about trending games. That would help. It would help. It would. I do want to play more Roblox games, but the problem is I'm trying to age up the audience of my gaming channel, so that I have more, like, you know, not kids watching me. Not that I have strong opinions against kid. Oh, flip. Not that I have strong opinions against kid. I mean, you know, like kids are cool and all, but like, you know, they're just not the most engaged YouTube audience, because like they have school and stuff, they have like set bedtimes, and there's certain like games that they shouldn't be watching. Some of them aren't even allowed on YouTube at all, which is fair. Yeah, just no offense to kids, but sorry, adults just make a better YouTube audience. But yeah, I feel like playing more Roblox games will attract more kids, which is what I don't necessarily want on the channel. I want a little bit more mature of a following, but I want to watch you game personally. Cool. Start streaming in OF. Well, that's another problem entirely, because the audience I have accumulated is known for being a Roblox dev, and yeah, I don't think it's a good look for a Roblox dev to also be on OF. Also, it would be sinful. It's time to make Ghost Hunt and Godot? What's that? What the frick is that? Feet finder? No way. Lovely VTuber feet. VTuber feet picks it. 100k subs, guys. For moral and practical purposes and every other purpose other than comedy, that is a joke. Imagine Roblox deving on... yeah, there was a meme a while back where somebody, like, some lady was posting non-adult content on the hub. Like it was like some like history lecture or something, or like some kind of like sciencey thing explained, and it was literally just like her in like a slightly low-cut shirt explaining how something works or how something happened, whatever it was, but she got more revenue from the hub than she did through YouTube, even though it was not actually explicit content at all. Which is amazing. I love that. I love that for her. But I feel like if too many people catch on that that works, then like the hub's gonna start banning people who don't upload the kind of content it's supposed to be built for. So my dad left to go bear hunting yesterday, and he got a bear oh my gosh, bear today, but he's not coming home till Sunday because of the rule at the hotel he's staying at. Your dad took down a bear? That's sick. My dad went to get milk and never came back. No, that's true. That's not true. That's not true at all. My dad wouldn't do that. He's cool. Break room ghost is upstairs, obviously. Maybe I should like add more to this to make it clear that it was supposed to be a break room. Didn't I used to have pillars in here? What happened to them? Did I just get rid of them because I didn't like them? I mean, probably, to be fair. How big is your plugins list? It's not all that big. Pretty much everything you see here is what I've got. I've got whatever the frick this is. I don't even know what that is. Block to wall, which I don't use. Probably get rid of that. Gap fill is useful. Resize align is magical. I don't know what this is. I should probably learn it. Add constraint. It's good for GUIs. Unit conversion. Everyone knows I love the part divider plugin. I think the pillars would go hard. What I should add though is more like, you know, I should add like a countertop here and like a refrigerator. I'll move the vent somewhere else. I should get the welder script. It's really friggin' helpful. What does it do? I should put like countertops and stuff in here and like break room tables so it's clear that it's a break room, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that another time. Because that's not high on my priority list right now. I wonder what the welder script does. Well, obviously it welds, surely. It welds things, but like what things does it weld? It welds things with the click of a button. That's cool. You introducing me to the geom tools made my life 100 times better. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, the resize line is fantastic. I love it. Magic wand. Oh boy, the GOAT. With the one annoying problem that it doesn't let you do anything else until you deselect it manually. Which sucks. Other than that, great plugin. This is another great plugin that's sabotaged by another, like, one single random problem, which is that it stays on the screen for some reason. Very odd that that happens, but yeah, what can you do? Make a short about Magic Wand, please. I really should. Maybe I'll start work on that after stream. Because I glaze it so much in my shorts. At least I feel like I do. Maybe I don't as much as I thought I did, but yeah, it's fantastic. It's really, it's so useful. I don't know if it still gets updates. Hopefully it does. I really want Phostrate to show up so we can put the leeches back. That's the one thing I'm waiting for. Alright. Well, let's see. So right here, it looks like we just have to change cooldown. Let's change this to 300 seconds. No, let's change it to 100. Let's change it to 200. Event name... Break... Room Ghost. Is this not how this works, by the way? I need to put this in the folder, don't I? Oh, gosh! Regen events, there we go. Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? Flying door. Wait, he's being square. Yeah, even after he said, like, not to be a square. Break room ghosts regen. Badoink. I think that's all we have to change in it. It's just those, like, values there. Or is there some attribute? Yeah, there's no attributes in the models that we need to change. It's just the script, isn't it? Square Frost, yeah. I want to shame him, but I can't because he's in college and I remember what that was like. Have I told you guys the story of my first college semester? I was juggling 6 classes. I would get up at 8, I would go to bed at... I would do nothing but study and go to classes all day, getting up at 8 a.m. I would come home, maybe take an hour-long breather, and then go to bed and study until like 2 a.m. and go to bed and then do it again. It was not a good time. I definitely dropped my my classes down after that. Because I am not built for that kind of life. If I'm gonna be like up till 2 a.m. getting up at 8 a.m. to do it again, I'd be working on stuff that I actually care about. Not that I didn't care about my classes. Like, obviously if I'm studying until 2 a.m. then I care about them, but... Point is, I'd rather like be working on things that I enjoy working on. Sometimes I wish I wasn't a commuter. Felt like I missed a true college experience. Try education system in Sri Lanka. I don't think I want to do that, in fact. Yeah, I'm looking at the script. I don't think we actually need to change anything other than those, like, 2 attributes, so I think we're good. I think we're good to move on. I think that's all it takes. So that should be done. Yeah, my first semester in college was miserable. My second semester was eventful. I had my least favorite class that I ever took in college, which was JCL and COBOL class. I hated it at the time, but I eventually grew to like COBOL. I never got around to liking JCL though. Sorry, JCL. But I also met my girlfriend who became me wife my second college semester. And I also got cellulitis that semester, and anytime anyone would mention the JCL and COBOL class while I was in the emergency room for my cellulitis, my heart rate would skyrocket from 90 to about 120 in like 30 seconds, because I was so stressed about it. It's a true story. I'm almost done mapping out every single lighthouse in the United States. Just need Washington, Alaska, Hawaii, and Michigan. You love your lighthouses, man. That's cool. Upstairs hall ghost is way over here. And you go to... Oh. Region events. Upstairs hall ghost, I'll just copy and paste that name. Why don't I? Yeah, my brush with cellulitis was not fun. I'll put it to you this way, guys. I'll put it to you this way. 400 cooldown on that, by the way. If you guys get a painful swelling in any part of your body that swells up to about like the size of like someone's fist and keeps growing, and like you get a rash on the area that keeps spreading like in like 30 minutes down your entire limb or whatever, yeah, don't ignore it. Go to the go to the hospital. It could be fatal. That cellulitis would have killed me if I hadn't got it treated. Guarantee. Because I felt like crap. It wasn't just the swelling in my leg and like feeling like I was getting shot every time I took a step, but on top of that, I had like the fever and like the chills, and I felt like really queasy. Like the night like before I bothered to mention, my leg doesn't feel so good, guys. The night before that, I got like a cold sweat. I got like chills. I felt like I was gonna throw up, but I never did. My leg was in serious pain. But yeah, cellulitis, not fun. Not fun. My obsession with lighthouses started after my trip to Cape Cod. I like Cape Cod, but the cocktail, not the... I've never been to the place. See, old vodka and cranberry juice combo, and it's a good one. I'm gonna try a Manhattan tomorrow. I might like it, I might not. I've never really tried, like, you know, anything with whiskey in it. Other than the cookie dough flavored whiskey that I bought a while back, which is really good. Oh, I want some of that now. It's good. Saw a bunch of lighthouses in Cape Cod. Nice. Good old lighthouse. Live update us the review of that. The Manhattan? Or the cookie dough whiskey? Yes. Oh, so both. Okay. Well, I mean, I could just do like a review of the cookie dough whiskey now. Stopping by for a short second. A short second isn't long enough to put the leeches back, Fost. That's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for you. I want you to be here when I put the leeches back in. Okay, anyway. We're just finishing up. We're wrapping up the custom regen scripts, but peanut butter whiskey, though, is fire. Oh, dude. Yeah, dodo bird. Dough, spelled like bread dough. They had a churro flavored whiskey, they had a coffee flavored whiskey, and they had a cookie dough flavored whiskey. And lo and behold, guess which one I chose to buy? Well, I also asked my wife. We agreed the cookie dough whiskey was fabulous. But yeah, if you give me a second, guys, I can just go grab like a glass of the cookie dough whiskey and we can do a live review of the cookie dough whiskey. because it's very lovely. You don't have to wait on me ever. I want you to be part of putting the leeches back in and getting back to Ghost Hunt's roots, because it's like one of your favorite events, and like, you know, you deserve to be there for it, but oh, not poll. Wait, is it a poll? Yes, it is a poll, my bad. So sorry. Dude, I never remember how to stream. Bendy Blue Fox. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? Alright, I've started a decision time. Decision time! I need a song or something to play for decision time. In the meantime, I guess we'll get this. Do you make realistic on map like abandoned in real life? You mean like, do I take inspiration from abandoned places in real life to make my realistic map? Absolutely. Couldn't do it without like all the urban explorers who, like, you know, blaze the trails that I could never for fear of squatters and gangsters and, you know, psychos. I guess I can make a list of things I love most about Old Ghost Hunt. I don't know. You could. Wait, alcohol review? Yeah, that's first. Never seen a Roblox developer do an alcohol review. If there's no useless compass, what's the point? Hey, I had a useless flashlight back in the day. I can't talk. The original flashlight Ghost Hunt used to have did absolutely nothing to illuminate your path. It was literally just like the plastic cone shape, which I think was the straw hat mesh stretched out to like infinity. Takes alcohol to be a Roblox dev. Especially when scripting goes horribly. Alright, well, it's not mathematically possible for no to be outvoted, so I'm gonna go grab a glass of the cookie dough whiskey and I'll review it for you guys. Give me 1 second, I'll get to that. As an asthmatic, I need to remind myself to breathe. 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 I need to figure out why my avatar, like, disappears when I switch scenes. It's very annoying. Like, why? What's... Oh, well, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I don't know why I'm switching to this anyway when I need to switch to that. He's quickly rendering a 3D model of a whiskey bottle for his vtuber model. I mean, I could chug it. I mean, that's a challenge, but no. Whiskey is to be savored. I mean, the cookie dough whiskey is. I've not tried any other kind, but... Be right back. Man, I'm glad I muted my mic because otherwise you'd have heard me bump into literally everything. I'm like, I apologize. Okay. I also realized I totally forgot to put the music back on for you guys. I'm so sorry. Hang on 1 second. Where camera? Camera where? Hello. Please forgive the crudity of toast dubbing speed run. Okay. You guys will have to let me know if you guys prefer me as like a faceless or faceful YouTuber or a VTuber. Hello, Real Cat. Because like for me, I like the creativity of being a VTuber and like you know, being able to like create my own character and that kind of thing. Alright, I'm unscrewing the lid. I legit thought my parents were talking until I realized it was the life. Really? Alright, well here we go. Here you have it. This is Dodo Bird. It is, do both. Yeah, I kind of want to do both, actually. Kind of want to mix it up. Like, I want to show my face when it, like... Oh my gosh. I want to show my face, like, when it really matters. Like, for, like, horror games, like, Alien Isolation. That's a game I will show this face on, because my VTuber avatar, no VTuber avatar is going to be adequate to show, like, the horror of what will be my face. When I play Alien Isolation or Little Nightmares 3, probably. From the Bottle Cat. I did it for you. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. Like, full disclaimer, I don't condone drinking or getting drunk necessarily. Well, I don't condone drunkenness. I've never been drunk, so don't do that. It's not, don't do it. I'll take it a step further. Don't do anything that impairs your judgment, okay? Love the shot. Thank you. My throat didn't. My throat feels like I drank gasoline, but yeah. So Dodo Bird cookie dough whiskey. Highly recommend this. Fantastic. But I recommend it in a glass with some water. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I did. I've learned nothing from watching Bar Rescue. I've learned nothing from watching John Taffer yell at people to hold the bottle like this instead of this when they pour. Because you have so much more control. Never mind. You guys understand. How is it? It's fantastic. I love. Oh gosh. Yeah, not to be chugged, but it it tastes syrupy. Go finish the cup now. Not gonna happen. Not right now. It is 35% alcohol by volume, which isn't that like kinda low for a whiskey, or am I just out of time? I don't know. Dodo Bird whiskey with natural flavor and caramel color. Nice. So yeah, Dodo Bird, like I said, they've also got a churro flavor, which is also quite fantastic. It does taste like a churro, and yes, this does taste like chocolate chip cookie dough, which is weird to say that an alcohol tastes like chocolate chip cookie dough, but scoop up a rare treat with Dodo Bird cookie dough whiskey. Oddly delicious and perfectly sweet. Each sip brings something new to savor. I would argue it brings the exact same cookie dough flavor goodness every sip. Government warning. That's boring. Bottled by Universal Brand. I've never done an alcohol review before, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do other than like pour it, drink it, and say it tastes good. Or bad if I didn't like it, but no, if you want to see me like review something that I absolutely don't like, Bacardi Gold Rum. Bacardi Spiced Rum was good. Bacardi Gold Rum, oh, felt like I drank hydrogen peroxide. Tasted like it too. Cookies made out of cookie dough whiskey. I mean, like, you could feasibly add this to cookie dough and like make, you know, alcohol infused chocolate chip cookies and no one would know. I shouldn't be giving like people any ideas because I think that's actually something. Oh, chair review? Sure, yeah. Pardon the messiness of my background, but So Bacardi Gold is awful. Thank you. Someone agrees with me. Yeah, pure acetone flavor. Didn't like it, but I really like Bacardi spiced. Bumbu. Bumbu is my sipping rum of choice. Actually, it's my rum of choice in general. So, chair review is cool. Sorry for shaking. The alcohol is just going to evaporate before the cookie's done cooking. Oh, it probably would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so it couldn't do that. All right, so chair review. Let's go. It can go like this. Pardon the messiness of the background. Me and my wife are reorganizing and going through our storage closet. We've been living here for 3 years and haven't actually like unpacked most of our boxes. But that's not the whole of it. It can also go up and down, which I'm not going to show because I'm picky about the height. But it can rock like this. Look at this. I can like rock back and forth on my little chair like this because like the whole chair, you can't see it because like it just looks like the back is going back, but no, the whole entire chair is tilting back, which is nice. However, if you do that and you unlock the back as well. How do you do that? How do you unlock the back actually? I can't remember how. Then you then you can almost tip yourself over. Hammered game developer adds leeches to the game. Yeah, we should be adding some leeches, so let me get a little bit of liquid confidence in me and we can add this. Okay, good. The lid is on. I won't spill it even if I do bump into it. Ooh la la. Alright, so leeches. Now, for those of you who don't know, I hope you enjoyed the alcohol review, by the way. For those of you who don't know, the reason I removed the leeches in the first place is because I added this bathroom. And what was happening with the leeches was that they were going from here into here, and they're not supposed to be here, obviously, because this ain't the leech room, my friend. So yeah, that's why I took him out. Now we can put him back in. I think to do that, we can just like... We've got a couple options. Where are the leeches? If I search for leeches... Yeah, they're... Whoa, they're still in the workspace somewhere? Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? They're just invisible completely. Leech swarm, leech trigger. I'm also gonna put it on RNG. Oh yeah, where'd you get the dodo? I got it from a local like wine and spirits place that used to be a Toys R Us. Which is a thing, by the way. In a second. Wine, spirits, Toys R Us. I've seen a few places like this that used to be Toys R Us, and now, yeah. I can't tell if this is actually mine in the town that I live in or not. But, yeah, it's... Wrong tab. 1 second. It's this. This clearly used to be a Toys R Us, and they turned it into a wine, beer, and like spirits place for some reason. But it's huge, obviously, on the inside because it used to be a Toys R Us, and Toys R Us was huge. But yeah, so they've got all kinds of alcohol in here, including the dodo. Toys R Us turning into a spirit shop is kind of base. You used to go there to have fun as a kid, now you go to have fun as an adult. But yeah, they've got all kinds of cool stuff in here, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they've got, obviously, alcohol that you can buy. They've got kitchenware. They've got, like, you know, barware. They've got kitchen supplies. Like, I think they've got cutting boards in there. They've got, like, a little bar in there where you can, like, get drinks from as well, which is where I'm going, actually, tomorrow to try the Manhattan for the first time. Me and my wife are going there, so yeah, really nice place, actually. I've also been to Total Wine, which I think I saw, yeah. Total Wine, which opened at my local mall, which is absolutely freaking huge. It's like stepping into like a vault, basically, like an alcohol vault. absolutely incredible. But yeah, they've still got the old Toys R Us bathroom signs up as well. These are just on the bathroom walls as well. It's in what used to be Toys. It's really weird because like there's certain like things from Toys R Us that are still there. So like I walk in and I feel like it's like some kind of like weird speakeasy or something, like some like prohibition mob set up shop in the Toys R Us, and like the Toys R Us just became a front for their like alcohol production. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right, so yeah, the leeches. We gotta lock in chat. So I think the way we can do this, since this has a body velocity, I think I can like bring this down to like 0.02. Excuse me. Why didn't it like 0.02? Okay, well it likes it now, so that's all that matters. So I think if I do that, it will. The leeches will gradually fall underneath this. I just need to time it right so that it falls underneath that, but doesn't leave the room too quickly, if you get my drift. So let's have the texture. Where transparency at? Ooh, they're gross and they're backwards. Which means I probably need to switch this wrong way around. Why are they back? Were they always backwards? Did I just leech wrong? Did I leech wrongly? Probably. Alright, well, let's see what happens if I do that. I'm gonna unanchor him, like, right here before I start running the game as well. Leech swarm. There we go. Don't need to be can touch, don't need to be can... Yes, they were always back. I leeched wrong? How do you leech wrong? What's the right way to leech? Having them crawl the correct direction, obviously, which I didn't do. All right, let's see if I got the timing of this. Well, not the timing, but you know what I mean. The velocity. I am so glad. I am so glad I accidentally clicked play instead of play here. Because... if I'm gonna be real, I should, like, decrease my size a little bit. Something I've never said about myself, ever. In any context. I don't like that. I think the best place for me is up in the top right corner, like PewDiePie. I blame the whiskey. No, I can't. I was too young to drink when I set the leeches the wrong way. All right, run. But yeah, I'm glad I accidentally hit play instead of play here, because that reminds me I need to... They're still leeching wrong. Why? Okay, fine. Oh, I guess body velocity isn't relative to the rotation of a part, or the orientation of a part, eh? It's relative to the orientation of the world in which it exists. Yeah, there we go. See, now they're in here. Will they go under the bathroom floor at this velocity? It's not looking hopeful. They're all in a race to find out who can get to the bathroom first. A problem I struggle with daily. They're in and they're all at the goal, and oh, that was not low enough. Okay. Also, I mean, it's creepy. It's creepy that they can just randomly... Are they going up? They are going up. Go on, Gary. It is like the snail race. Okay, well, let's try... It's negative 0.02. Why not? But yeah, I need to move the spawn point back to spawn. Okay. What we got? Is this gonna be good? Oh! It's almost good. You all saw it. You all saw it with your own eyes. I know you did. Yeah. See, I could solve this problem by elevating the bathroom floor a little bit, but I don't really want to because I don't want it to be the only restroom that's like that. And I don't want to make all the restrooms like that at all. Leeches don't move that fast, bro. Well, these are ghost leeches. Also, yeah, welcome to stream. Cheers. Zap, welcome to stream. Nice. A lot of people join in all of a sudden. All right, what happens? I know it like kinda floats down if I just have 0, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's the ticket. What you got? What you got, boys? Yeah, leeches are kind of slow in real life, aren't they? Ew, that's not quick enough. Okay. Negative 0.01, I think, is actually... Leech swarm, there we go. I think negative 0.01 is actually... Keep the leeches fast. We're gonna make the leeches fast again. Body velocity. I think body velocity is slightly deprecated. Not even slightly, it's totally deprecated. That's perfect. The poll is 81 to 18. They're flipped. Most people think you have to stand on the table when they're active. That's true, yeah. They do, because they think the leeches will damage them. I don't blame them. It's creepy. I wouldn't want to stand in that. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Well, we're almost there. Note, disappointment. In the Metro venue, welcome to stream. Leeches should damage. I don't know if they should or not. They're not hallucinations. No, they're ghost leeches. They're the ghosts of leeches. I don't know. I just came up with the event when I was like 13 and I didn't know what leeches were like and I just thought it'd be kind of creepy, so you know. You're questioning the logic of a 13-year-old. Oh, but now they go under the drain. Or they go down the drain. I kind of like that. That's kind of... Ugh, now it's... my gosh, I hate this. You think leeches should damage? You're joking? Bugs are more creepy, yeah. I mean, they could be like mutant I don't know. Let's not get into the lore of the leeches. We don't need the lore of the leeches. Yeah, down the drain? Yeah. They going down the drain. Who knows if they'll ever be back. Okay. Alright, so they made it through that. Let's see let's see what happens over here. We nailed it! We nailed it! We know... Whoa. We got it! We got the proper increment. That deserves confetti gif. But now let's see if they go into the morgue. I don't think they will. I think the morgue's even with the bathrooms, but let's see. Yeah, they just keep going until like they get regened. For everyone under 18 here, it's just apple juice. Ah, that's absolutely whiskey. Trying to pretend like he's a grown-up. Nonsense. No, oh, wandering ghost. Hello. Sorry. Maybe I am trying to pretend like I'm a grown-up. Billy Collins! We're seeing every random event ever. Nice apple juice, Cat. Yeah, it's cookie dough flavored 35% alcohol by volume apple juice. That's what it is. We saw we saw the leeches, we saw the wandering ghost, and we saw Billy Collins in the leech room. All in the span of like 10 seconds. This is a historical stream, but now that we've put the leeches back in, let's make the regen for him. Because that's cool. Okay. So it's just called leeches. Yeah. Leeches, 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 leeches. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Feminism. What'd you get feminism from? Oh, add female ghosts. Canonically, the one that goes into the bathroom that we just saw is actually a female. I literally said it out of boredom, like when I was adding it to the game, and it just became canon. No, we needed the Leeches theme song. Leeches, 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 leeches. We need Jack Black to sing it. Okay. Leeches. Regen events, there we go. Leeches, copy. Alright. Break room. There we go. Oh, great. We've got a couple. This is a flashlight. We've got a couple break room ghosts. Alright, which one's which? Break room ghosts. Upstairs hall, okay. The question is that guy actually called Upstairs Hall Ghost? Yes, he is. He's right there. Excuse me. Make it so you can hear breathing when it's invisible? Yo. What a spooky idea. I should add some breathing noises. It's kind of cool. I mean, I gotta add more sounds in general, I think. Methinks. Well, now that we've added the leeches here... Leeches, 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 leeches. I'm gonna make this an RNG thing. So, like, sometimes they appear and sometimes they don't. I'm not gonna bother because the fact that they're on a regen... I'll make the regen... I want to make it kind of a rare event. Leech Swarm should be anchored once again. Historical moment. We're looking at a script that was written by me when I was like 14 and it doesn't suck. That's cool. Badge for it, question mark? Oh, don't even start. Is this single or multiplayer? It's multiplayer. You can explore with friends. Links in the description. Check it out. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I wish I could just give you guys a sip of this through the camera. Drink the cookie dough whiskey. If you're all over 21, drink the cookie dough whiskey. It's just so freaking good. I might have to go for a second glass. Pat, I'm 19. Okay, when you turn 21, here, put this in your freezer and thaw it out when you turn 21. I'm sure that'll work. That probably doesn't work. Cat, no, it's illegal to do that. Yeah, you're not. You're none of you are 21 yet. You're not old boomers like me. I'm the old one here. But I am a college guy. That's true. Cat, don't get too drunk. Stream. No, I won't. I won't. We're good. I won't. Instantly take sip. Yeah, so this just unanchors it. Oh, wow. So it actually does remove it after 18 seconds. You know what that means, chat? It means we didn't have to bother finding the right velocity because we could have just changed the amount of time it waits to remove the leeches so that it removes them like before they get to the restroom. That's all we would have had to do to fix this. Well, what's done is done. Maybe I should have looked at how the script works and then modified the event, yeah? This whole time, the leeches could have been in the game. I had absolutely no reason to remove them. Hammered repo would be fire for the shoot bill repo challenge. Hammered schedule 1 would also be fire. If that gets people watching, I will do it. Like, I've never been drunk in my life, but if getting drunk on stream means that people will actually watch schedule 1, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I love that game. I love drug dealer simulators. I just sound like the most wholesome person on the planet right now, getting drunk so people will watch a stream of a drug dealing simulator game. I'm a wholesome streamer, I promise. I would be so down for Hammered Repo in 2 years. Oh my gosh. I feel like it could get annoying. Getting high on real crack for schedule 1. 1 shot for every death. We'll die. In real life. Alright, well... Where are we at? We're at, like, the leeches are back, so that's splendid. I don't think it needs the sound, so I'll just get rid of that. It doesn't actually... It does, but that script ain't enabled, is it? Okay. I don't know, should we have the music play with the leeches, or should we not? Ugh. Okay, I'll just keep it like that. This is the worst poll I've ever made in my life. Oh man, people are already voting for playing. I spat. Sorry. People are already voting for playing. I haven't started the poll. Cast your votes, gents. Wait, why is the font Comic Sans from MS? Because I love Comic Sans. I don't care what anyone else says. Comic Sans is great. Also, the theme of the channel is kind of classic Roblox, and there was a time when classic Roblox had everything in Comic Sans. True story. You can probably find images of it still. So I wouldn't be drinking so much if it weren't tasting of cookie dough. We've got a very mixed vote on this. How are there 9 votes if there's 8 concurrent viewers according to my stream statistics? That's kind of wild. Oh, it's dead even. That is absolutely crazy. What do I do? I've never had a tied vote before. What do I do if it stays a tied vote? I've never had that problem. Who's botting the vote? The event would be so lame without it. That's a valid point. It kind of would be. Flip a coin like Anton Sugar or Two-Face. I guess we have to, don't we? Music brings tension. Yeah. See, I want to flip a coin, but the thing is, all the pro music people are making such valid points. I don't know if I should flip a coin or just listen to the pro music people. I think, let's hear both sides of it. What are the anti-music people gonna say about it? All y'all who voted for no music, what are you guys, what's your guys' logic? Explain it to me. Is it just because the song is cringe? Is that it? Because that's fair, that's a fair point. That could say no. Yeah, exactly. I want to know. I want to know, who voted no on the poll and why. Also, it'll work better alongside Billy, who also had more valid points from the pro music squad. Who's the anti-music squad? All right, you guys come up with, you guys come up with your answers. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and blow my nose because my nose is dripping. I'll be right back. I've had an epiphany. And I don't think, no offense to the people who voted no, but we love a split vote. Well, I don't. Before I say what my epiphany was, who voted no? And, like, you know, why? So my epiphany was that, like, music calls attention to the fact that something is happening. And then they start looking around for what's happening, and then they see the leeches, and then they freak out, you know? I didn't say it was much of an epiphany, but... you know, I was just thinking... So what'd we decide? Or did we? I mean, obviously we didn't, because the poll is 50-50 still. But I digress. Like, music calls attention to the fact that something's happening, whereas they might not realize it without the music. Tell you what, we have a tied vote, but a lot of the people who are saying yes music are Ghost Hunt veterans, so we'll have the music. It just occurred to me, I didn't show you what the music sounds like for those who don't know. Oh my gosh. If you guys insist. It sounds MIDI. It sounds like something from Luigi's Mansion or something. Well, it doesn't sound that bad, but... I mean, Luigi's Mansion does sound bad. It just sounds cartoony because it's supposed to. But if it's the event so well, it always has. Okay, well, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sure, why not? Some people think this event's really creepy and, like, you know, it makes their skin crawl. Other people think it's comical. And I'm curious to know what you guys think, so... Because, I mean, like, you guys obviously think that it's a classic event and you guys want it back, but, like, is it actually creepy, or is it just creepy if you're, like, 2 years old? It even has that squiggly type of sound that fits. Yeah, it kind of, it gets under your skin, you know? And it's supposed to, so. I guess I don't cut myself enough slack, and I should be proud of it. Slime King votes comical. Yeah, I know. I'm adding it back because it's a time-honored classic event, not because it's good. I should revamp this event, though, so, like, it has, like... pathfinding leeches that, like, squiggle across the floor one by one. Because that's the kind of thing I wanted to do back in the day, but I think when I made this event, Roblox didn't really have the technology to do that. Not everything has to be absolutely perfect. Yeah, and, like, a lot of the game's player base are people who have played the game before and are coming back to re-experience it. Like me with Ghost Hunters. I'm not going to take a side, I'm just going to say I like it. Okay. Sure, okay, nice. That's valid. That's fair. I'll flip. Trigger is... does it begin here? It begins here. Let's move it there. No, let's move it, like, if they get close to the drain. Horror is also, so subjective. Others might find it scary while others might not. That's also a good point. Although I like the idea of the door locking and the leeches doing damage. My hesitation is, like, the other only thing in the game that does damage at the moment is right over here. So, like, I don't want to have, like, this wing of the building be, like, exceptionally dangerous for no absolute reason at all. Oh crap, I put objective there. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. You guys want me to add damage, don't you? You guys really want me to add damage. Okay, fine. Leech Swarm. Script. We're doing. Function, untouched, part. Oh, that's not how part is spelled. Part, not big damage. No. Check if human. Human. Whiskey's... I need... Whiskey's empty, frick. Okay. Well, I've still got my tea. Small damage would be nice. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna have to be small damage. Like, could you imagine dying to a swarm of leeches? That would be lame. Oh, hang on. And equals part dot parent part dot p part dot parent. Fine. First child. Humanoid. Oh my gosh. Humanoid. If human, then human. Is there a function for damaging humanoids? Let me go to object browser and check real quick. Shows you how infrequently I've done stuff like this. Humanoid. Okay. Auto rotate. Get limb. What does that do? Get move velocity? You can do that? Is predicted? What the frick? I hate when it has no description. Dying to a swarm of leeches in a room you legit have to go in would suck. Sounds like something out of Indiana Jones. Replace body part R15. That's a mouthful. Break joints on death. Take damage. Amount. There we are. Yes. Okay, good. Human. Take damage. 0.01. Wait. 0.5. No, script dot disabled equals true. Wait, 5 script dot enabled equals disabled. False. All right. Script dot parent dot touched connect on touched. Let's see if it works. Hey. Let's see if all of it works. I haven't tested any of this yet, technically. I just got a fire idea, Cat. What about they activate when picking up the key? The leeches, I mean. I mean, they practically will because they take a minute, right? There we are. My damage script ain't working. Why? Anything in the output? Player not arranged. Well, I know that. It looks like it's not even firing. Also, yeah, Samantha, welcome in. Good to see ya. Let me try this. Maybe it was damaging me so insignificantly the game refused to register it. I'm probably gonna die by a swarm of leeches real quick, if this script actually works. And yet it does not. Okay, well, hang on, does the leech swarm have can touch enabled? Oh, it doesn't, that's why, okay. Oh. Now it should work. Now I'm gonna die to a swarm of leeches. Son of a gun. Alright, let's try this. You guys are gonna get so sick of this song. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay. Well, there we are. I died to a swarm of leeches. Oh no, gotta go. Or run. Why do you sound like you're running from a serial killer? Best of luck if you are. You just got here. But yeah, have a good night. Don't die. I sound very sarcastic. I would feel absolutely horrible if that was actually happening. Ghost hunt first leech death. Yeah, it's a great moment in history, right? Alright, what's one do? I'm M. Oh, run for your life, or pepper spray if you have it. Use objects in your vicinity to fight back. Throw stuff at them. This does not do nearly enough damage. Five. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Best of luck. Best of luck against your opponent. They're trying their best, okay? Yeah, they're just little like slug-like creatures. They can... Oh, ow. Okay, well. I want to make it mathematically impossible to die to them unless you are actually trying to. Well, we've done it, boys. We've brought the leeches back, and in the exact same stream, we've made them damage. Cheers. Cheers. Sorry. Deadly leeches, let's go, yeah. Cheers. Wait, that's literally perfect. I love the leeches, yeah. Make a tiny leech model and rotate it with a part so it looks like leeches jump at you. It's an idea. Thank you for bringing back childhood memories, Cat. Hey, that's what I'm here for. But yeah, I'm still healing from that, you see? Oh, Billy Collins, hey! Mwah. I just gave Billy Collins a smooch. And making them deadly. Yeah, we did. Well, deadly if you're trying to die by them. There's one more thing I need to make sure of first. Before I call it good. Gay cat. It was a bro kiss. Okay, I'm on the ceiling. I'll just delete that. I'll delete that too. We don't need those. All right, let me see something. Activate the leeches, and that's far enough, right? Ain't it? Yes, okay, now I'm racing the leeches to the bathroom. Okay. Cat and Billy fanfic. Oh my gosh. All right. I just want to make sure, like... Yeah, it doesn't look like you can get damaged in here, although it would be creepy to just get damaged by nothing. Brocus didn't know that those exist. Yeah, they do. They're just really rare because everybody thinks you're gay if you actually do it. Important thing is you can't... I forgot all about the mirror breaking event, and I thought oh my gosh. I forgot all about the wandering ghost for a second, and I thought my game was actually haunted for a minute there. Not the stinger. Yeah. Rouge is not gay in the Sonic lore, technically, but it just, the saxophone made it seem opportune. whiskey has taken effect. No, I forget my own game events even when I haven't had whiskey. I guess we're doing this. Like, I have to, like, take a slight, mild shot of whiskey every time I actually do something productive in my game. Thought the whiskey fell, +5 delusion. It's fine until I breathe in. Victory shot. Hey, cheers. I also still have some of my lovely tea, left, so. This is cold brew tea, which is, it's not Lipton, it's Louisiane cold brew tea, with a bit of vanilla extract and some liquid stevia. Absolutely fantastic. So you take 4 Louisiane tea, like, if you try nothing, if you try none of my Roblox suggestions, if you take none of my Roblox studio advice, take this advice, okay? Get Louisiane cold brew tea, fill a big jug of water, preferably filtered, put 4 of the tea bags in it, let it brew for like 2 hours, and then mix in like half a teaspoon of strong vanilla extract in it, and just under a tablespoon of liquid stevia, and mix that in, maybe water it down a little bit, and then you'll have yourself some really good tea. I promise. It's fantastic. I just gotta make a video tutorial on how to do it. But hey, we have done this. Where's my X go? Have a good night, Fosterate. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you were able to see the leeches get added back in and be made into deadly creatures. So we've done that. We've done this. We've done that. We've done that. We've done everything. We've done everything on the to-do list. Cat, I was thinking, what if the leeches came out of the drain? But I don't know if that's hard to code. I mean, add guns? Absolutely not. You're ghost hunters, not ghost killers. You're just like a paranormal investigation team. It ain't no cry of fear. But yeah, if I like ever make a system where the leeches are like little tiny NPCs that have pathfinding and stuff, I'll absolutely make him come out of the drain because that sounds cool. Oh, excuse me. Tea as a chaser is kind of crazy. It is a little bit. I mean, you could add weapons against the squatter that's in the basement, but you know. Allergy's still bugging me. Well, maybe I'll do that with the leeches, but not tonight. Not this night. I'm trying to decide if I should call stream here or if I should like keep working, and I'm kind of leaning toward keep working because, like, you know, I feel like we haven't done much other than chat and like review whiskey. Now, as much as I hate to say it, I do kind of want to expand this room a bit. I hate saying it because like this room gave me so much trouble back in the day, but like here's what I'm thinking, right? We gotta have a fake door up here that leads somewhere, hypothetically, and up here. But also, yeah, I don't want to call stream yet. But also, these are all not union and stuff. That ain't good. We need to have like a hallway back here, I think, that leads to maybe another set of elevators and a restroom. And eventually that will lead to like a records room. And that'll be that. So let's start with the prop doors. Some kind of simple. Yeah, bro's hammered. No, I'm not. We're good. Oh, that's the wall. But yeah, see, the thing is, like, I don't necessarily... I want to make these a union so that they stop, like, having the Z fighting. And so that it's all one part instead of, however many it is, but unions are kind of bad for game optimization. I don't know. Well, I'll just make it a union real quick and I'll convert it to a mesh later if I so decide. It's kind of hard to select overlapping parts, you know? Oh, unions have been ruined for me ever since I found out mesh. Yeah, I know. I want to make him a mesh, but I'll convert him to a mesh later. For now, they'll just be a couple unions is not gonna like drastically damage the performance of my game. It just won't. Biting the bullet and using a union. Now the trick is, can I still actually climb the stairs? Just add a tiny layer on top of it. It's an option. Yeah, stairs are still climbable. Okay. Yeah, it's just that back in the day, especially, unions and physics didn't get along too well. My new chair. It's nice. But yeah, so I'm thinking like a hallway here. Well, let's not get carried away. Let's finish adding this prop door in first. Then we'll worry about adding like the hallways and stuff. So this real quick, double placeholder. Door values, door locked, yes. These are prop doors. Door type. Security, what? Security, what? I think that's the name of them. Let me run the game real quick and find out. Been a while since I've added new doors. Oh, yep, there we go. Nice. Once again, I know I say it every single time, but oops. I wish there was a way to have these update automatically as I adjust the values. Type. Because having to adjust them manually is no bueno. Security locked, true. Yeah, other than that, everything's good. All right, so let's put that here. Is that far enough out to be activated? Not even far enough out to be spawned in correctly. Okay. Oh, we should also add baseboards to the top floor up here. I just noticed they don't exist. It's kind of problematic. Okay. So now they're at least spawning in correctly. Let's see if I can like try to activate them at least. Ah, beauty. Yeah, because I don't want players to like not be able to interact with it and think it's a bug. I don't like that it kind of clips through the wall though when it does that, so. A door that leads to a wall. Exactly, exactly. It's like that one house that one lady made to like confuse the spirits or whatever. I can't remember the name of that mansion, but yeah, it was weird. Like, I think she like thought her house is haunted by spirits and stuff, and so she made like a bunch of like fake rooms and fake doors that lead to nothing to try to confuse them. Really weird. Look it up. To each their own, I guess. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, to trap him. Yeah. What's that called? Let me look it up. That's gonna bug me until I look it up. That's how my brain works. Lady who made fake doors to confuse spirits. The woman who famously built a mansion with fake doors and other confusing features to ward off spirits is Sarah Winchester. The sprawling house in San Jose, California is now a historical landmark known as the Winchester Mystery House. which sounds like a game, a board game. Oh, is this her? Can we see like images of it? This is it. It's the Winchester Mystery House, it is. Ooh. The girl who underwent 67 exorcisms. 67 exorcisms! That's freaky. Imagine being drunk, try to explore that house. Oh my gosh, you'd never escape. This is cute. I like the wholesomeness of it. She a baddie? Wowee! Is this a dude or a lady? Oh, is this it? Hang on. I should probably just search. Was it Manchester? Winchester, sorry. Manchester, Winchester, you know. Oh, is this actually a 3D rendering of the house? Open image in new tab. This has to be exaggerated, right? Open image in new Hogwarts 4D. I just want the image by itself, yo. Copy image address. Is this gonna do anything for me? Oh my gosh, of course it wouldn't. Firefox. Let's try Firefox. Oh no. Copy image. Copy image link, sorry. .3D render is wild. Yeah, so this is actually... I hate it because I can't zoom in. Is this actually the house? Like, this is absolutely... It's like a repo map. If you... If you get... This is Headman Manor at, like, level 15 or whatever in repo. That's literally just what this is. I feel bad if there are ghosts trapped in the house. Wait, cat, click the blue dot. It's part of the image. Assuming that's the blue dot you're talking about. Let's see if I can... Oh, flip. Winchester Mystery House. Mystery House. I'll find the site if that's an option. Yeah. Hogwarts 40. Okay, yeah, so I can like... Advertisement. Unrelated to Hogwarts, but I think I might appeal to a few readers. The Winchester Mystery House has been made available. 3D model meets Google Street View tour of its interior. No joke. They have a website, but I can't figure out how to get to the 3D tour part of it. Unless there's like a link. Yeah. I'll let you 404 me. Gosh dang it. Well, I guess we're not exploring the Winchester Mystery House today, but... That's crazy! I thought there were just a few doors that led to brick walls and a few trap doors that led to, like dead-end passages and stuff. I didn't realize it was like this. That's absolutely insane. Holy frick, I feel bad for any ghosts that may or may not be trapped in the house. First time I've ever seen Cat's face. Hi, welcome to stream. Yeah, my VTuber avatar got outvoted today. Sad days have fallen on the VTuber kingdom. Oh, hi, Taiga. Okay. I feel sorry for the ghosts in there. Yeah, me too. But yeah, I showed my face initially to show off Dodo Bird cookie dough flavored whiskey, which is fantastic. Speaking of VTuber, huh? Yep, it's the guy who inspired me to expose collab. Oh man, I wish. Getting a collab with Taiga is like the end goal. Once I do that, if I ever get that far, man, that's when a real dream of mine would come true. Because like, Taiga's the one who gave me like the idea to like have a VTuber model when my footage got corrupted. That's actually like, if you guys didn't know the lore behind VTuber Cat, that's what it is. Like, my footage got corrupted for I think the first time it happened was for an old UMG video, updating my game video for those who don't know UMG. And I was gonna leave it at voiceover, but then I thought, what if I make like a VTuber avatar, like that Taiga person that I keep seeing on my shorts feed, and like just fill in the gaps with that. Can't be that hard to make one, right? 7 hours later, I finally had like a really crappy Vroid VTuber avatar that I started making, and like slowly been refining and like upgrading and tweaking, changing settings. Even this morning, even right before stream, I was tweaking my settings of my VTuber avatar. And most people seem to not prefer it, which kind of sucks. But yeah, maybe some like one of the biggest reasons also I want to be a VTuber, or at least like half VTuber, like a hybrid VTuber, is like VTubers only, I don't want to say they only seem, but they seem more interested in collabing with other VTubers rather than like faceful, you know, regular old like showing the face YouTubers and all that. Like I feel like I'm not like as likely to get a collab with other VTubers like this as I would if I were using my VTuber model. The VTuber is banger, personally, the only tolerable one. Oh, thank you. I say do whatever makes you the happiest, Cat. I'll stand by you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Here's a heart for you. I keep meaning to have like a heart GIF button on my stream deck where if I press it, like a heart appears and flashes by like my VTuber avatar's face, so I can, you know, like, I can give my viewers a little smooch that way. Dude, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and we'll take it. I want to see you into Fluss. It won't be a once-in-a-lifetime chance by any means. Like, I want to... Oh, hearts in chat. Thank you. I'll give you hearts back. Yeah, some of those hearts are mine now. Yeah, it won't be a once-in-a-lifetime chance, because, like, when I start making, like, more horror playthroughs, definitely gonna show my face for that, like Alien Isolation and stuff, but... These are prop doors that work, so yeah. The Billy Collins, mwah. Yeah, I let my intrusive thoughts win on that one, eh? Alright, I'm gonna get some baseboards up here. If they will cooperate with me and show up here. Okay, fine. Yeah, oh, no wonder they didn't want to cooperate with me, it's huge. Alien Isolation with heart monitor, please. Yeah, I gotta find out how to... Such a good idea. I should figure out how to hook up a heart monitor to my streams, because I actually have no idea how. I'm sure there's some, like, OBS plugin for it somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't wanting to snap to this, by the way, for some reason. Now, it's gonna look kind of weird that these just cut off at the stairs, but I promise you this is how real baseboards work. I can send pictures in the Discord if you need me to confirm it. Like, the baseboards at my work, next to stairs, they just cut off at the top of the stairs, and, like, they don't resume until, like, you reach the bottom floor. Great YouTube. How does one do one thing? Yeah, we gotta find out. I gotta look up a tutorial. Tutorial on heart rate monitor. Because, yeah, Alien Isolation is scary from what I've heard. Just the fact that the alien AI, like, kind of does its own thing instead of following, like, a scripted path. Mwah. That's my favorite thing in horror games. When the opponents, the enemies, the monsters, whatever, they're not scripted. They just kind of have like a mind of their own and they can do whatever. That's why I really like, well, it's one of several reasons why I really liked Lady Dimitrescu's section in Resident Evil Village. Which I'm in the process of re-uploading on the gaming channel, by the way. But yeah, Castle Dimitrescu, the whole section, like, just the fact that Lady D and the sisters could be, like, anywhere in the entire castle at any time. And then the rest of the game was entirely scripted events. You know, it just kind of feels like the game, like, you know, showed off the best part first, and then it was all kind of downhill from there, and I was kind of let down. Super scary and best horror game to exist. Alien Isolation? Yeah. I've heard great things about it. Also, Jurassic Park Survival is supposed to be coming out somewhat soon, which is, like, supposed to work very similarly. And I'd love that. I hope Jurassic Park Survival is kind of open world. Like, you could run into a velociraptor at any given time, and you just kind of have to be kind of on your guard the entire time. I'd love that. Cat, you going to RDC next year? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm interested after how Roblox has been lately. What is wrong with this? What the actual flip is wrong with it? Okay, there we go. After how Roblox has been lately with, like, the whole schlep situation, I don't know if I really want to be a part of that. I mean, maybe. I don't really know when it's being held or where, or if I can even afford to go. Because, like, travel is expensive, and me and my wife really can't afford to do much of it. Other than, like, the occasional fling somewhere, like... We're going to a Maroon 5 concert this year. And that's probably the only trip we'll take for a while. Didn't Roblox bring a known predator to RDC this year? Apparently, yeah, they did. I don't have, like, the full details on that, but that's what I've heard. I don't want to be like certain other, like, YouTubers and be like, oh, I don't know the whole story, but basically this, that, and the other thing about this person. I don't want to be like that, but what I've heard is, yes, they did do that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I heard, yeah. They cover expenses, I think, don't they? I don't know. I've never looked into it. I've never really had an interest in going to a developer convention, honestly. So I've never really, like, found out. My head feels all swimmy. Could it be the, like, half pint of whiskey that I drank? They do cover if they are in the Roblox video program, I think. Oh, I'm not in that. For YouTubers. Is that a thing? Can I, like, become, like... I don't know if I want to, though. See, that's the thing, like... I don't want to affiliate with Roblox any more than I have to. That's the problem. It just sucks. Everything sucks. That's all I can say about the whole situation. Alright. Why am I having stick drift on a keyboard? Yeah, bro, where has this guy been? At work. In a bakery. For 40 hours a day. No, not 40 hours a day. 40 hours a week, I mean. Gosh dang. 40 hours a week. 8 hours a day. One of their major creators left their content creator group. I did know that, yeah. So that's what the STAR program is, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't know about the STAR program until, like, very recently. And I don't know if Roblox just does, like, a really bad job of promoting, like, the STAR program that was a thing, but... Or I guess still is a thing, even though people are leaving it, but, you know. I spilled. Oops. I have a drinking problem, but it's not about alcohol. It's about spilling. Roblox pays them. See, like, I want the money, but I don't want the Roblox. I want Roblox to bring back the Roblox that I love. You know? Plus all expenses paid for RDC. I don't think I'm a big enough creator to qualify for it. Like, I've got a lot of subscribers, but I don't have a lot of viewers. Like, this is something that really bugs me about my channel, is like, it's buried in fake subscribers. Bring back the ticket system. I agree with that wholeheartedly, but Hugo, welcome. Where is that? Make a combat system for fun to combat the ghosts. So guys, I'm thinking like what my plan is I'm gonna have like a little alcove here that leads to a back hallway that goes around back here, and then this room here, if you can imagine it, like back here. So like a hallway that goes back here and then routes back here. There'd be elevators here and restrooms on this side. Does that make sense? Yeah, Hugo, welcome to stream. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your evening. We're doing some chill Roblox game dev stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a decent layout. Also, forgot to mention, eventually, if I go that route, the elevator's here, the restroom's there, and all that, I want to have like another hallway that leads like to a long hallway back here, which will have like a records room and stuff. I see Division. Well, I'm glad, because I see Division too, and I kind of want to make it happen. Let's start with getting like the door frame in here. I think it should be kind of... Yeah, I think this would work for the door frame. Oh, it's a stinky union though. Oh, not a fan of that. All right, where'd my move? There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't want to move the whole way. Did you see Steal a Brain Rot got an award nomination? You can make that whole game in a few hours, I believe. Yeah, you can make a gimmick game that makes a lot of money in like a few hours, and maybe I should. Maybe I'm stupid to not do that. But like the problem is I'm really bad at coming up with gimmicks. If I had to make another Roblox project other than Ghost Hunt, I'd want to make like a jewel thief simulator. Like you gear up, you buy like equipment and gadgets for your heist, and then you go out and like steal like an expensive diamond or something. Have I shown you guys even the scene that got me so interested in the movie scene that got me so interested in like jewel thief characters in the first place? Have I shown you the scene from Return to the Pink Panther, Return of the Pink Panther with the jewel heist scene? I got jump scared by Facecam Cat. I'm not that scary, am I? Yeah, have I even showed you guys the scene from Return of the Pink Panther that shows the jewel heist? It's so cool. Steven knows it, looks like. You showed me, Nova, and Foss, not stream chat. Well, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it right now. We're going to the TV room and we're gonna watch it. It's so good. Where is the TV room? Okay, right about here. I have a dev. I make copies of games. Bro showed me he had 2 million pending from 2 million Robux. That's insane. I remember you showing me back in the day when filming Tower Fails. No way. That's awesome. Yeah, this is my favorite movie scene of all time. I gotta show you this. Cat at this point may grow a ghost. Grow an asylum. Return of the Pink Panther stealing diamond scene. Alright, we are so watching this. Wait. Oh yeah, YouTube took away picture-in-picture mode, so I can't put it on the TV anymore. Unless it's just a Firefox exclusive thing. Oh, I saw the icon. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, never mind. False alarm. We can do it. Okay, hang on. We're watching this. This is absolute cinema. Yeah, so I guess my picture-in-picture last night just wasn't working, eh? Alright, so it's a wider screen than what my TV is, but just ignore that. Alright, so this is a scene from Return of the Pink Panther, which is a movie that came out in 1975. I saw this scene when I was a little kid, and this is the scene that got me interested in jewel thieves, jewel thief characters and jewel thieving. So like my love of Catwoman and Black Cat and like Rouge the Bat, it all began here. My love of stealth games began with this scene. So we're about to see peek. You cannot hear crap, can you? Alright. So they steal balls? They steal a ball-shaped diamond. Who told you they steal balls? Alright, well, I will fix the volume, but yeah, this is the scene that started my interest in, like, stealth games and stuff like that, and jewel thief characters and, you know, jewel thieving, like, and it remains my favorite scene in any movie that exists. That shot sound was a jump scare, yeah. It's loud. Alright, here we go, here we go. Thump. Oh, I love this so much. I love the idea, like a crossbow with like a zip line attached to the bolt. Very clever. Oh, me and my fear of heights could never. But she like attached herself to the thing with like a carabiner, I think. Yeah, it's a she in the movie, I think. Loving the music too. Oh, it's so cool. I always wonder, like, how much of the scene was actually, like, the stunts were actually done in reality. And how much, like, you know, how much trickery and movie magic was used. Like, did this person actually do all this? Pink Panther's music? Oh yeah, this might get me copyright stricken. Oh well, it's worth it. I'm not making much from ad revenue on these streams anyway. I'm making, like, the entirety of my money from super chats and donations. But yeah, like, she's spraying some kind of, like, fluid mist to see where the motion sensors are. It's so clever. I'm just wondering what kind it is. Such a great old movie. Yeah. This is not my favorite Pink Panther movie by any means. My favorite Pink Panther movie is actually Revenge of the Pink Panther. Holy water. Nice. So every time she goes by a motion sensor, she, like, blesses it. No, Revenge of the Pink Panther is my favorite Pink Panther movie. But this one I think is mostly boring, except for the scenes with Cluzo in it. may I ask, what is Pink Panther? So it's like a 70s series of comedy movies about like a really clumsy detective who gets by solving cases on like sheer luck. Because he's like really clumsy and like, you know, I don't know. It's funny movies. Peter Sellers played it before he killed himself. I think Peter Sellers committed unalived himself, but very sad story there. But yeah, he's like a really goofy, really clumsy French detective who's like scrapes by all these cases and always manages to solve them out of sheer luck. And then it kind of, there's like a cartoon spin-off that became of that, I think. But yeah. So this is like the opening scene from one of the Pink Panther movies where like the jewel thief is like stealing the diamond. Because the diamond is actually called the Pink Panther. It's the Pink Panther diamond. Sorry, I should have explained all this before we like started watching all this, but yeah, the diamond that this person is stealing is called the Pink Panther diamond in these movies, and like it's like what Inspector Clouseau, the clumsy detective, always gets called in to like solve the mystery of, is like how the diamond got stolen and all that. Once again, putting her trusty crossbow to good use. Oh, it was a heart attack. Sorry, I accidentally committed Peter Sellers slander. Yeah, this is how I feel whenever I play the Thief games, like the classic Thief games. So she shot another, like, crossbow bolt with, like, a line attached to it, like a cable attached to it. She's, like, pulling herself across the floor to get underneath the motion sensor. It's very clever. So she, like, looped up the floor with wax. Ah, so cool. Every time I see the scene, I want to become a jewel thief. I'm not gonna lie. So that's the mastery of the scene, is like, even though this is technically the villain of the movie, you're still kind of want to root for them because the heist is so well planned and executed. There it is, the Pink Panther diamond. The scene also makes me want a crossbow. This is my one problem with the scene, though, is I've never seen a display case cover that has like a C-shaped handle. They're always just loops from what I've seen. So it's just very conveniently C-shaped so that she can do this. But yeah, if they ever brought like a Rouge the Bat video game or a Catwoman series or a Catwoman like video game into existence, this is how I want all of it to play out. Wow, says that. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. She shot the cable like to the wall and like guided it to the display case so she could lift it up. It's cool. It's a cool scene. I'm assuming that's what you're saying, wow, too. Catwoman seems more likely to happen than a Rouge game, sadly. I mean, I'll accept either, but I know for a fact I am not the only one who wants a Rouge the Bat game. I definitely think she'll eventually be in the movies, or at least a series, though. And I hope they have at least one scene of her doing stuff like this. Just being like a sneaky jewel thief, you know? Just really cool concept. I should fill in a gap So this pedestal that the Pink Panther diamond is on top of, it detects, it's like the Indiana Jones trap. If you take the diamond off of it, it will like detect that and it will sound off an alarm and it will like shut her in. So she has to like weigh down the pedestal with something to make sure the diamond doesn't like, you know, get lifted off of it basically. At the start of this movie, I think she was on a tour of the museum during the day, and I think she was like taking pictures during the tour. So I imagine like she used those pictures to either build this stuff herself or she took the pictures to someone who builds all these gadgets for her. Oh gosh, this scene is so tense. Just one slip up and all those alarms go off. Black leather gloves would not be my choice as a jewel thief because leather has a sheen and that reflects light. I'd go for beaded cotton gloves. Black. Ah, it's so satisfying when she just catches it in her hand. That's a woman? The Lorax. Yeah, it's a woman in the... Well, you can kind of tell with that shot. Yeah, in the movie, it is a woman, I think. If my memories, I haven't seen the whole movie in years, but cool calling card as well. Just a glove with a bedazzled glove with the P on it. You know the ins and outs of thief equipment. I did gut out myself there, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, it's a woman in blonde. It is, yeah. Steven, I have to compliment you for being like the most cultured member of the audience tonight. You know all my references. Yeah, I have to point out, like, the guards a few minutes ago, they heard the crossbow sliding across the floor, but they never heard the bolts slamming into stuff. I'm also 25, yeah. Very effective timing there as well. Like, to be a jewel thief, obviously you'd have to be really good at like thinking on your feet and coming up with plans like at the last second. So this door, we obviously saw her spray for the motion detectors. She waited for this guy to like run through the motion detectors, knowing that it would close the door on him and kind of lock him in. Very brilliant. Very clever. Ah. So yeah, then that guy has to go to some control panel to open that door, eh? Yep. That's what I would have did. I love this guy here as well. This guy is in absolutely no hurry whatsoever. It looks like he just woke up from a nap. But yeah, see, like, I have to point out back here as she's running across, like, you can see, like, that crossbow is, like, the only thing that lets you see her. So I would have had the crossbow spray painted in, like, matte black, you know? Like, I think all the silvery metal equipment is just metal for, like, being able to see it for the movie. Yeah, see, like, right there, the crossbow is the only thing giving her away. This poor guy. He just wanted a smoke break. I love the 70s chase music as well. Very nice. Genius comment. Yeah, he gets it again right here. Look at this. Boom. The timing, like he was just getting back up from it and then immediately got slammed again. Just imagine having to do this, like, oh, this part always gets me. I should just get stuck for a minute. Well, there's like a bat flying around there as well. Like right there, you can kind of see right here. There's like bats or something flying around the building there. I don't think they would open fire in like this hotel room because they might hit a bystander, but yeah, that's basically the scene. It's like a Family Guy bit. It kind of is, yeah. Cause I could see it being a Family Guy cutaway, but yeah, that's the scene that got me like into Jewel Thieves right there. Just ever since I saw that, I've just been obsessed with like Jewel Thieves. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think they'd like shoot into an apartment or hotel or whatever it's supposed to be, because then they might injure a bystander. I think they'd probably just cut their losses that point, but it was a Family Guy cutaway? No way. I think that movie kind of started the trend of like using claws to like grab a diamond as well. Absolute cinema. It is, yeah, definitely. The same copy and pasted message that you sent earlier. I dig it. That's fine. Doesn't have to be realistic, but it has to be funny. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like all the stunts that were done in that scene are at least plausible, you know? Like, I feel like they could be done if done correctly. There's just that one problem I have with the, like, C-shaped display case handle, which are usually just, like, loops. That's the one thing I think is, like, a little too convenient. But yeah, I'm bringing that back down, so I'm just gonna, like, duplicate it. I don't think these are gonna be real elevators back here by any means. I'm just gonna have them be... Also, I can't remember if I mentioned before, I have a hallway like this on each side, and they both route to the same, like, inner hub. It was such a funny movie. Yeah. Like I said, I prefer Revenge of the Pink Panther, but that's a pretty good one too, honestly. They're all good. They're all good, but... Yeah, absolute cinema movies, but... Back on track on the game dev, I guess. Also, yes, Hideous Sippleback, welcome to stream. Should make the two always lead to checkup segments of the facility. Oh, I might, yeah. What I want to do eventually is move the morgue to the basement, because that makes more sense architecturally. And then I want, like, this area to lead to, like, padded cells and therapy rooms, basically. Are there going to be ghosts in here? I mean, probably. What I'll probably do is, like, expand the wandering ghosts that, like, wander this area. I'll probably have them visit this area, too, so you could see them in there. Because I think this room has 2 of them. If I'm not mistaken. Son of a gun. I hate that there's just this tiny little crack between these 2 bricks. Like, why? Oh! Is it? Oh, it's this, is it? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's easier to fix, I guess. Am I the only one? Am I the only one where, like, I try to keep my building on, like, a certain, like, stud increment, but for no reason at all, it just throws off the stud increment entirely. And pretty soon you're building something that has, like, 0.0056 stud increments or whatever. It's so annoying. God, does that happen to anyone else at all? Or is it just me? Also, this hallway is fine. That's fine. It's fine. OMG, yeah. Yeah, so it's not just me. Okay, good. That is so annoying. Yeah, it's... Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Ugh. See, that's something the stud snapping really combats, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, so right back here we'll have like theoretical elevators. I don't think they're gonna be functional elevators by any means, but you know, they'll be there. So I'm just gonna have like a block, like a placeholder, oops. Like a placeholder to like help me understand where the elevators are gonna be. Also, another issue I have. Whenever you want to do something, snap in place doesn't snap sometimes, or is really hard because there's like 50 dots. Well, yeah. Something that helps with that is going to the model tab and going to edit pivot. You can edit the pivot. Like if I want to put it in this corner here, then it helps with the snapping as well. And that's really handy. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on the edit pivot button. I'll just expand this floor, sure. Oh, it's a union? Why is it a union? Oh yeah, because we got this, don't we? Ew. Stinky. Don't like that. You can also hold down tab to do that temporarily. Yeah, you can, yeah. Okay, I'm putting this texture in here for now. I'm making this no longer a union because I'm sick of it. Negative part. Delete. So why was it a union? It didn't even need to be, did it? Oh, it is still a union. Okay, my bad. But I digress. It still doesn't need to be, because I can separate it like this. Get rid of all these negative parts, like so. And then I can just make it, like, slightly lower than all the rest of this. And that's fine. Absolutely no reason that needs to be a union, right? Oh, then this doesn't connect, I guess, but it still doesn't need to be a union because then I can, like, resize it. I never wanted to work on this room again. I want to go on record and say that. Never again did I ever want to work on this room, but here we are. If you've been here a while, you've seen how much this room has given me HE double toothpicks. It's been a bad room. It's been mean to me. It's been very mean to me. I've made rage compilations of this room. That's how bad it's been. See, yeah, but then, like, the texture here is offset, yeah? The most pain in the butt room ever. It was. All should really have been there. It was hell. It was. I still made the rage compilation of it. And it's still on my channel. That room is a pain to work on. It is, totally. But I think I am on the right track. Instead of having, like, negative parts, I can just do this and, like, offset the textures as needed. Tiles don't line up. I know. You know what? Fine. I'll just have it. One union isn't gonna kill my game. But I do need it to be a single part for now. So I can, like, stretch it and manipulate and stuff. Let's have it be, like, all the way back here. Yeah. This looks like the most, like, vaporwave thing ever. Just having this tiled floor, like, with the blue sky out here. And I'm here for it. I like it. I like vaporwave. New out of bounds room? No, not quite. Yeah, see, now I can, like, make a union about all this. There we go. It's fine. One union won't kill us, as long as it's anchored. Which it is, okay. Okay, so I want that there. Bring this. Sure, we can drag it. Why not? Okay, fine. We won't drag it. Every time I try to do things the quick way, it just doesn't end up working. Okay. So right here is where I want the restrooms to be. Right here is where I want the elevators to be. They're gonna be fake elevators, mind you. Maybe I'll eventually have one of them open, and like you can go down the elevator shaft, which leads to like a second basement. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, you should use highlights for the ghosts to make them look even darker. I might someday. That's a cool idea. Whiskey is calling to me, not gonna lie. But I've had more than enough. So yeah, right here is where I want the restrooms to be. Right here is where the elevator should be, so. I think the back wall can go here. What I should have is like vases and plants and stuff, because like, I'm kind of getting like a Victorian revival. Every part you place, you take a shot, I would die. That would give me alcohol poisoning. Every time I'm indecisive about how I want to build stuff, that's when I take a shot. That will motivate me to not be indecisive anymore. But I think I've done a pretty good job of being decisive this stream, in particular. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, Victorian revival, I think, is kind of the architectural vibe I'm getting from this room. So I think like I could benefit from some like vases and stuff like that. Vases, maybe some benches, plants and stuff. Be kind of cool. I'll put in the ceiling in a minute as well. I want to have kind of an arched hallway here. And then like just like a really kind of tall ceiling here. So let's go here. I'll probably use resize align. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Oh gosh. Yeah, a lot of people in my YouTube shorts with like builder basics are like, oh, they're either like, oh, but you have to use a plugin when I do show plugins, or when I don't show plugins, they're like, oh, thank you for not showing like a million plugins. Guys, do not ever sleep on plugins. Like, please make your lives easier and use plugins. I slept on plugins for like 7 years, and it's the biggest mistake in my Roblox dev career easily. Like, they make your job easier. Just please learn to use them. They're so handy. Dear today, welcome to stream. Good to see you. I'm rambling and preaching about the importance of YouTube or Roblox Studio plugins. Not YouTube. I wish I had YouTube plugins to make my YouTube life easier. But yeah, see, instead of like doing this, trying to figure out, oh, which ball do I need to connect it to? Instead, resize the line here and then there. Boom, we're done. Plugins make your job easier. Use them. I'm gonna cover this up with like a thin layer of this, but not with that. Yeah, we're fine. We can do that, can't we? It's this. Okay. Sorry, I lost track of where my thing was. I love plugins. I use Surface Editor plugins so I can put studs on things, and it's so retro slap. Eh. I hate it when people see studs and like, ew, retro slap. It's like, that's not retro slap. Because I refuse to look at your scripting tutorials. I hate scripting, frick. Ouch. Ow. My pride. Yeah, scripting is tricky to learn, but like, even if you're just a builder, it's really helpful. I can't lie, it's really helpful to learn even just basic commands, because then you can like automate tasks that are normally like really repetitive and dumb. I want this a little bit lower, but I want to like still save room for that arch on top too. Because when you think about it, plugins are just scripting with a UI, basically. Sorry, my back hurts and I gotta like rest it a bit. My new chair is comfortable. Yeah, I don't want the ceiling to be too tall. I don't want to slip back into old habits of like making things too big. So I think right about here is pretty reasonable. Because I want it to look kind of grand and cool and stuff. Okay, so I think the best way to make that arch is to have this and like put like a cylindrical hole in it, basically. If you get my drift. Alright, let's see if I can add a cylinder and like put a cylindrical hole in it. Which is not meant to be an innuendo. Stop laughing. Oh gosh, but yeah, Roblox's cylinders are weird now, aren't they? See, look at that. Nobody... Ugh. It's just not resizing the way I want it to. Will it still work to make it a negative part if I use a cylinder mesh? Where the heck is it? Okay. I think it does, doesn't it? Or am I remembering wrong? Roblox Studio, try not to be annoying, it can't. Yeah, it kind of is sometimes. See, I'm really tempted to learn Unity, but the problem is it's just so different. And like, you know, I don't have time for a learning curve. I really don't. Oh, Cat, you can do this. You built D6 Hertz, or however it's pronounced. You can do it. Negative part. Does it work? Oh, I think it does, yeah. Yeah, cylindrical hole, baby. Boom, baby. All right, where's... I duplicated this. Okay, so I'm just cutting off like the bottom half of this and then we'll have our archway. Yes, I know I'm using unions. I can convert them to meshes later. They're just so convenient. I can't lie. Oh. It's so liminal spacey though. I love it. Hang on. Let's turn it up to 1 stud, eh? Look at it. Ooh. Liminal space. I think that this should be like flush with whatever I'm trying to grab. Did I make this? I did. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. Yeah, I need this to poke all the way through. My bad. I need my cylinder to penetrate farther. Oh my flipping goodness. I am so sorry. Ah. Oh, please forgive me for saying that. You did not deserve to hear that. That's what she said, giggity. Yeah. My cylinder needs to penetrate further. Giggity. Gosh, I'm ashamed. Whiskey has done it to you, huh, Cat? I think I would have done that without it, but... I don't know, maybe. Maybe I should get some water, honestly. Laugh emojis in chat, nice. Oh, but look how nicely it's coming together, though. Can't deny it. It's taking its shape, you know? Look how liminal spacey it looks. I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. What the heck? Okay, I might want this, like, here, though. Yee. WTF is retro slop. So retro slop technically is when, like, Roblox developers will put studs on every single surface instead of just the top surface. The problem is, like, the community will see studs even on just a top surface and they'll say, oh, it's retro slop, even though it isn't. Yeah, look at this. I'm loving this. We need baseboards here, obviously, but... By the way, Cat, it's top and bottom, not just top. Well, top is studs, bottom is inlet, if you want to be genuinely retro about it. Just kind of how it goes, eh? People need to show appreciation to inlet, yeah. And I feel like Universal kind of steals a lot of attention. Like, for those who don't know, before Ghost Hunt had a properly textured like tile floor, it had like a universal surface property because like I thought it looked like tile at the time. I mean, it kind of does, but you know. Point is, there was nothing stopping me from having a tiled floor even back then. Universal and Weld are freaking awesome. I miss the OG glue texture as well. Like, for those who don't know, let's have a look. Let's look it up. Roblox glue. Face. Yeah, not face. Surface. Yeah, here we are. Ah. Look at that. So this is like Weld, but like you could break it more easily, is basically what the surface did. It's just so nice that like all the surfaces like had their own function. I mean, they still kind of do, but we just don't really use them as much, you know? I wonder why they even made glue. I mean, Roblox was a lot more physics-based back in the day. Wait, they have functions? Yeah. So, like, Weld meant that, like, parts were completely stuck together unless, like, something broke the joints of them. glue, you could actually break the joints just by like jumping. Like if I have a platform here, like let's say I've got a diving board, here's the main support of it, here's the diving board part. If the thing holding them together is weld, it won't matter how much I jump on the diving board part, it's staying together. If it's glue and I jump on it hard enough, like let's say I jump off like a really high platform and I land on this, it will break it and it will fall down. That's how glue used to work. Yeah, it wasn't just a cosmetic thing at all. Like they had like purpose, but So yeah, very interesting. I see Roblox try to make future every model and studio make realistic for update. I mean, yeah, okay. I think let me add a new part in. I think like these should be even, maybe. Oh no, I had a seizure reading. Yeah, me too, honestly. So yeah, here's where the restrooms will go here. Now I can't decide. Should I have like male restrooms here and female restrooms on the other side? Because yeah, I do want to do this to the other side too. On the same side? What do you mean? You almost forgot the they, them, and non-binary bathrooms. How could you? Yeah, sorry. We need the men's restroom, the women's restroom, the they, them restroom, the they, it restroom, the she, it restroom, the he, it restroom, the he, they restroom, the she, they restroom, and blah, blah, blah. I'm done with it. Sorry. Like the bathrooms aren't separated? So like we have both men and women on this side and men and women on the other side? Is that what you're saying? Like, what do you mean aren't separated? Am I just like being stupid? Am I having a stupid moment? Sorry guys, I got disconnected again because I have the worst internet in the world. That's okay, I understand. Wait, I think I must be confused or something. Okay. I'm gonna try to clear it up. I can't decide if I want restrooms like the rest of the building, men and women here, and men and women's room here, or if I want to have men's room here, women's room here. Here, I still see Baka if you want to make the men and women's bathrooms connected. The first one is best, so like men and women on both sides. I mean, I like that answer because that means I can copy and paste. Any excuse to copy and paste? Copy and paste. Elevator. What are the different types of elevator systems for commercial properties? I don't know. Let's have a look, eh? It's Tuesday, innit? Traction elevators. Traction elevators are the most common type of elevator system found in commercial properties. It is a system of belts and cables, wire rope, and a counterweight to move the elevator car up and down. Carriage, I believe you mean. Today I'm updating just with AI. Okay, cool. Why would like men and women have to walk to other sides to get to their bathroom? I know, but like it happens in real life, as inefficient as it is. Also, QWQ, welcome to stream. Yeah, it's weird, it's inefficient, but it's like that in real life sometimes. Like my local hospital has that. But I want to be fancier. It's in character for Morrison Jr. to have wanted like male and female restrooms on each side. I'm not just saying that so I can like be lazy and like, you know, copy and paste them. Emma Kijik, welcome to stream. Good to see you. How's your night going? We're updating my Roblox game. And so far, I have to say, it's gone pretty well, if I say so myself. See more baseboards here, yeah. I'll get those up before I forget to add them. There we go. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. I think that updating my game has gone pretty well tonight, all things considered. Like, it doesn't always go smoothly, but when it does, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic, kind of satisfying process, you know? I say as I'm very much struggling to like get these to connect properly. Wowway, welcome to stream. Do you know Indian? No. Can you add elevator music to the elevators, please? I kind of had the idea a while back to add like really warped, crackly, spooky sounding elevator music. And I still kind of want to do that. It's just not high on a priority list or anything, but yeah, I do want to. Do I do a click simulator? I mean, if you want to do a click simulator, you do you, man. Very satisfying to do this. Yeah, just one more and we're done with that process, eh? You mean like cookie clicker or something? Day for me? Yeah. I forget time zones exist, my bad. It's nighttime for me. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Good grief. Time flies when you're slightly tipsy. Yeah, so restroom will go right here, elevators here. I've forgotten my purpose for looking up elevators even, but yeah. Oh crap, it's almost 11. It is, isn't that crazy? Doesn't feel like it. It's something kind of like this, basically a metal box. Pretty simple to make. Wow, is it big? Is what big? What are you asking me about? Because my answer to that question will vary drastically depending on what you're asking. Yeah, I think just like a metal box basically is fine. The map in the toolbox. It's a pretty decently sized map, yeah. So I'm thinking like 2 elevators, eh? I'm totally renaming these. I'm done calling them wood block. So let's say about this shade of brown, but more gray. Because it's a little bit weathered. Yeah. Metal. Let's say like 7 studs. That way. 7 studs. That. Oh my gosh. Can I just select the tiny bit here, please, that I had before? Ah, 7 studs this way. There we go, okay. I think I'll have half stud increments for a bit. That kind of suits my current needs a little bit better. I think to build it with Blender, I'm building it with Roblox Studio. Maybe I should have built the map with Blender, but that's a different discussion. You can make it teleport in the elevator. I mean, these elevators are going to be mainly for decoration purposes. Not really planning on having them function as of right now, but hey, maybe someday, eh? Hey, my dummies. Need to get the size reference. Give me 1 second. Juliet, come over here. Oh, so before I forget, did I... Yeah, I did not. Okay, so... This gotta... It's gotta be up like this. There we go. Don't want to be forgetting that. Size reference dummy, my beloved. Yeah, Blender is hard. It is kind of tricky to learn, yeah. I just saw Blender tutorial shorts like showing up on my YouTube feed randomly one day, and like I'm just eternally grateful for it. They've helped me a lot. Yeah, I'll get something like this. Ugh. Sorry, I'm kind of locked in at the moment. We have 13 people watching. Where y'all at? Yeah, chat's kind of dominated by a couple people right now, isn't it? I'm thinking maybe the doors, quote unquote, should be like a lighter color. Let's have this like tiniest little gap here. And then we'll model each door around said gap, yeah? Well, that idea worked a lot better in my head. Wasn't the dummy R6 and not R15? Why is it R15 now? Yeah, they're just kind of ditching R6 for some reason. Pretty lame. It'd be a little lighter than this, yeah. There we go. Just enough so you can see there is kind of a gap there. Move this over here a little bit. I'll group it. Nice, you can tell those are elevators, can't you? I can. I hope you can too. I mean, they don't look hyper realistic, but not everything has to. Yeah, it just needs buttons. Indeed. And maybe like one of the like old school floor things up here, but I can add that later. I don't know if you'd like have that on the bottom though. Or if that'd be like just inside the elevator. Alright, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy and go right over here, copy this mesh. Also, I don't think the sounds are playing on this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Script.parent.sound play. There you go. I just want to test that and make sure that actually works. Give me a sec. Add text, maybe? Add text to what? There we go. Now they're working. Whoa! I mean, that one's working. Maybe I should have whiskey on stream more often. It makes me more confident and, like, slightly productive. It's not the healthiest approach, but if it gets my game done, I'm fine with that. No, rum. I like rum. Does this one even have a sound in it? Orlando Ariel BG Huegos, welcome to stream. Hope you don't mind if I just call you Orlando. Oh, buttons. There we go. Yeah, sound. Okay. Well, I gave the predictive text a chance to figure out what I was trying to do, but didn't. Sorry, trying to get comfortable. My back is definitely still getting used to having a lumbar support pillow. Because it isn't. And that's not good. My bad. There we go. Alright, those are playing now. Good. Keep moving this, like, lumbar support pillow up and down and every way to Sunday. Now maybe my back will be happy with that. See, like, that's the thing, like, I can't tell if my back likes a lumbar support pillow or not. Alright, so I like this, but there's something that doesn't look right to me about it. I can't figure out what it is, but... Oh, maybe it's just the fact that it's, like, rendered awkwardly in Roblox, I guess. Where are the buttons? Why are they not being pasted here, at this location? Can you paste here? Oh my gosh, copy and paste used to paste, like, where you have selected. Why doesn't it do that anymore? Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm gonna assume it's a bug and hope they fix it. The buttons in the panel are two separate things. What can I add in my Roblox horror game? What's your Roblox game name? Ghost Hunt. Links in the description. Huawei. I would say if you're making like a Roblox horror game, I would say focus on atmosphere above all else. There we go. Yeah, just building a good atmosphere, like Amnesia, Outlast, Alien Isolation, all the best horror games just have really good atmosphere, if nothing else. So yeah, focus on building atmosphere, and I think the rest will just come naturally, honestly. So yeah, add more atmosphere, that's my recommendation. Make it immersive. I did not know these buttons and the panel were two different things. Very annoyed that paste doesn't just like paste where you're looking. That's frustrating. I'll get used to it, I'm sure, but man, it's bad. Alright, what are we thinking? Buttons on this side and that side, or there and there? Like in the middle or on each side? I'm kind of thinking on each side. Like here. I think that's kind of better. Oh, Valkyr's vote's in the middle. Okay. The last 5 seconds I was a bit bored, but you make my life happier by writing code that makes keyboard clicks. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you like my keyboard clicking. I'll see what my reference images do with that. Yeah, it is in the middle, isn't it? Okay. Where are the buttons for... Oh, right there. Okay. Middles. Okay. Middles it is. Okay. I just have to make sure... Yeah, I don't want these to have any sort of, like, scripting on them yet. Also, these are unanchored, aren't they? Because they were the ones that were inside... Yeah. The ones that were inside the elevator, so I gotta anchor them. Yeah, I like that actually. That's pretty nice. Not looking forward to copying and pasting all of this to the other side of this, but you know. That's a bridge will cross when it comes to it. Yeah, someday I want like one of these elevators to just be open and like you can like go down the elevator shaft and stuff. That sounds like a cool idea. So right here, hang on a second. Not that much. There we go. Beauty of the Magic Wand tool. What's it look like if these are... Yeah, I think they should be a little bit lighter in color. And this and that along with them. Just enough to see that there's like a gap there. Yeah, there we go. Cat. If what the Wallway said was true, you got a lot of competition. Gambling in a horror game? I mean, horror gaming is a gamble. Maybe you'll survive, maybe you won't. Gambling your life on that. No, Ghost Hunt needs some kind of risk and reward system, even if it's not like gambling technically. Alright, bathroom. Let's get a bathroom up in here. This is not a good one because it doesn't have the new ceramic tiles texture. This is not a good one because it's not grouped. Oh my... None of my bathrooms are grouped, are they? Well, I would like to call stream here. Just kidding. Okay. If I cut this temporarily, can I just like... highlight? If I cut this and this temporarily, yeah. If I cut that, and whatever the heck this is temporarily, yeah, I should be able to just kind of group all of this very quickly. There might be a better place to do this, actually. Where's the cafeteria restrooms? Right here, yeah, okay. I cut this temporarily. Oh, that bleeds into the basement though, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. This, that. Why even keep the old slate stuff? For memories, I guess. I don't know. Where my view selector at? View selector, view selector. Yeah, I think this is kind of the sort of thing that the view selector is for, eh? It'll be a bit messy, but you know. The heck? Oh my gosh, my game almost crashed. I mean, the Roblox studio almost crashed. Ugh. That was very scary and I did not approve. Almost did it again. Alright. I think I know what the problem was though. Okay, What is happening? I'm trying to copy and paste the bathroom, but the problem is... Okay. It's gonna be a bit messy for a second. Move that all the way over there. Paste and... What is happening? Oh. What is happening in my game? All right. I am very confused. Okay, so if I cut that right... and then just duplicate this and group it, first of all. What am I selecting that's clear the frick down here? What is this? Eyes? I'm guessing that's of a wandering ghost. There is just a random art that was just in the void. Position, oh my gosh. What are these? What the flip? I might have known the giant bell was involved somehow. What are these and why? Okay, well they're deleted now. I guess. Do I have anything else down there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Now can I copy and paste my bathroom? Oh my gosh. No, I have to undo a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Now I can delete the parts that are in the void, I guess. Anything else down there? No, we good? Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Never again do I ever want to have to do that. Wow, chat's popping tonight. Yeah, my brain's popping tonight. So, Nova, you've missed a lot. You've missed a lot. I have had a good chunk of this tonight. Dodo Bird cookie dough flavored whiskey. Highly recommend it. It's very good, but it's made my head all swimmy. But yeah, that was... I just had, like, random parts in the void for no reason. But whatever, I guess they're deleted now. Bye. Ugh. But yeah, we added the leeches back in the game, and we're basically expanding on the structure of, like, the main lobby and stuff. I need more bathrooms, which is why I'm doing this. Okay, good. Now my trick worked. Okay, good. Nice. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna delete this, that, and the other thing right there, and there, and there. I'm basically trying to make this like a universally copy and pastable bathroom, which is what this used to be, but the problem is this doesn't have the modern texture, the modern like floor tile texture. Which I guess would have been easier to just like recreate than what I just did. Ugh. Whatever. Because I could have just copied and pasted the color, I guess, and the material, but... unfortunately, I'm stupid, so I didn't think that way. Okay. Get rid of all that. And that, and that. Not the floor, not the wall. Okay, don't get rid of that. We're good. In fact, I've gotten rid of a baseboard I shouldn't have gotten rid of at some point. Scratch that, it was never there. Okay. I forgot my daily dose of calling your hairball. Sorry about that, Catulus. It's fine, it's fine. You're good. I'll just duplicate this over. Yeah, I'm trying to make this like a universally copy and pasteable like bathroom, but I'd be lying if I said that's actually going well. That whole process. Okay. I think we kind of got it. Does alcohol silence Bratty Cat? No, it doesn't really do that at all. If anything, it makes me more confident to like fix my game. Like, I feel like there have been several things I've spotted this stream where normally I'd be like, I'll fix it later, or I'll do it later, or procrastination, Whereas tonight I've just gone, sure, I'll fix that real quick. Why not? Okay. This might be as close to a universally copy and pastable bathroom as we're gonna get. So yeah, I'll flip this whole wandering ghost is here too, eh? Okay, well that presents a new challenge. How can I get rid of that guy without anything else? Like this, I guess. Perfect. Okay, that works. This is nice. Well, I'm glad you like it. Welcome to stream, Firepalm My. Yeah, I'm a Roblox developer, YouTuber, usually VTuber. I just people voted to see my face tonight, so glad the nightmare of doing that is over. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm glad to. So here's our bathroom, but this also has the mirror event, which I don't necessarily want. All that I can remember from, you know, it's stuff like exactly, you know. Wow, how did you get so fat? Ever heard of a gym? If you haven't, it's really cool. You should try it. So basically, I work in a bakery, and there's lots of delicious cookies and, like, muffins and stuff everywhere. So yeah, I'm always eating that, and that's kind of how that works, so. If you haven't worked in a bakery, you should try it. Basically, it means I can eat whatever I want, so yeah. I don't like how these are poking through the walls, though, so I'm gonna, like, get rid of that. Then there's gonna be Z fighting, which I'll also have to fix, so... It's fine, I can do it. I can do it. Where not? I'm imagining the game being more futuristic. Ghost Hunt. To be honest, I prefer the face cam. It shows a lot more emotion. I mean, it makes sense. Like, there's only so much that, like, you know, VTuber avatar of any kind can show, but I'm attracted to the creativity of being a VTuber, but I get that, like, not everyone prefers that. It just kind of sucks because I really enjoy it. I think I do enjoy VTubing more than, like, regular old YouTubing. I'm okay with having some resize a line here because it looks like I'll be able to just cover all this up with, like, regular walls, so that'll work. That works for me. All good. Ghost Hunt 2049. I mean, I don't have plans to retire, so maybe I'll keep working on Ghost Hunt the year 2049. Sure. Okay. I think this is as close as we'll get to a copy and pastable bathroom. I think one of these sinks has the blood dripping faucet. Unless I completely deleted that from the game. Let me see if I can select it like this. I think I totally deleted that, actually. Wow. Kat, what if you make ChatGPT play your game again now that it has an end? I could, actually. That's an interesting idea. Oh, wait. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I kind of want to wait until... should I wait until it's a collectathon? Maybe I shouldn't. Wow, there's lots of stuff here that just doesn't need to be here. It's crazy. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna group the... Oh, it's already grouped. Okay. Good. That is to my benefit. So I can find... Paste. Paste. Okay, that's all the pastes there. I'm not gonna have the battery spawners just yet. I'm gonna add those in later. Man, that's really all just... All of this is... What's the thing? Okay. All of this is a bathroom? That's all these parts? Oh my gosh, that's pretty bad. Good luck, friends. I'm going to play Ghost Hunt. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate ya. Thanks for stopping in the stream, and I hope you enjoy the game. Okay, so... I don't like how many parts there are in this. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't really know what I can do about that for now. Guess these are individual parts. I could make them a union. I gotta off to bed. Got work at 6 a.m. Skill issue. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you go to bed. Don't let me cost you sleep. Don't let me cost you sleep by any means. Keith, welcome back. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go to resize a line. Put this here, so it's like that. Okay, good. Then I can just copy and paste this over here like this. Yeah, so a lot of this like doesn't actually need to be two parts, but it is anyway, so yeah, I'm fixing that real quick. I don't know, my keys keep getting stuck for some reason. It's kind of weird. There we go. Now let's get rid of all of these. And then paste in place again, and then all that will be fixed. Boom, nice. Yay, optimization. Me here not having any sleep, waiting for it to stream. Don't let me cost you sleep, Keith. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself healthy. Jacob White, welcome to stream. Good to see ya. How's your night going? Mine's going pretty swimmingly. Hello. What's all this then? Yeah, I guess all the baseboards are also individual parts too, eh? Whatever, I think this is pretty good to copy and paste at any rate. Once again, why do I... Oh my gosh. Do you have Discord? It's in the link in the description. We're a fun community. Yeah, so we got a couple on this side that weren't included in the group. That's okay. I'll fix it. That's it. Yeah, okay. This is as copy and pastable as it's gonna get. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it over here. Boom. I think now that I've been away from these elevators... Oh, now the paste wants to like follow where the camera is. Okay, well, I'm not complaining. I really should have like remodeled these blocky looking 2008 Roblox looking sinks beforehand. Before I like made like a universally copy and pastable bathroom. That's okay. Alright, yeah, I think after taking a break away from the elevators, I've figured out a couple things that bug me about them. First, I don't think they're silvery gray enough. Like, they should be a little yellowed, obviously. And I think the doors should be slightly darker than the frame. Not even that much, it's gotta be like real subtle. Yeah, it's nice. I think a lot of it will look better when I get like the future lighting going as well. Okay. So... What about here is where I want the restrooms? Yeah. I'm having the dickens of a time getting this level with this floor. Did I do it finally? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Ugh. Remember before when I said it's as copy and pastable as it's going to get? This is exactly what I had in mind right here. So I don't need that baseboard or that baseboard for this because I've got these. I'll need to modify the door frame a bit, but that's fine. Definitely need to modify this wall a bit. That's also fine. I'm good with that. Yeah, there we go. OMG, I found a bug. Very, very, very glitch. I can walk in walls by E-Dance too. That's very known. Thing is, like, that's a Roblox thing, not a me thing. Like, that's I don't think there's much I can do to fix that. I don't necessarily want to either. I'm good without fixing that. Why is the part not snapping? Why is this part not okay, I'm using resize align. I'm fine with it. Oh, flip. Resize align it is, my old friend. Resize align that to drumroll that. There we go. Done and done. Okay. Yeah, the floors are perfectly level. Nice. Resize align is my best friend. In fact, I think just the more I use it, the better it's getting. Just so flippin' useful. Alright. Now let's copy and paste this one. And I'll use that to fill in this gap here, obviously. And we'll basically be, I think, question mark done with this part. Well, I mean, the walls here are a little thick. Looks like I can resize those without impacting them from the other side, if you know what I mean. I feel like I'm making less and less sense as the stream goes on, but whatever. I'll figure out how to deal with it if it's... Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all good. It's all fine here. No cause for concern. Yeah, now all I need to do is kind of fix... It's a union. Because of course it is. I made it a union. Because I'm dumb. Should have waited to make it a union until I was actually done with it. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. And I'm going to make this a union. Well, actually, I'm going to duplicate this. And then I'm going to make that part a union so I can model the floor of this part independently from the floor of that part, if that makes any sense at all, what I just said. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. So union that. Paste the floor texture in there. Now I can like bring this over here. Here-ish. I know the tiles don't line up. I'll fix that in a second. I mean, I'll try my darndest to fix it. Oh my gosh, my actual gosh. Oh, I random guessed it almost just right. Visibly close enough. There we go. The humble negative part. Yeah, it is the unsung hero of Roblox modeling. Indeed. Gonna take a breather. But yeah, look, we got a whole bathroom here that wasn't here before. That's kind of cool. And lights, even. Wait, are there... Oh, there's no lights in this entire room, eh? Just fix that. I'll probably fix that next stream, actually. I made a bit of an error. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. I'll flip. It's my own fault. Says align that to that. Okay, there we go. Please tell me the... Oh my gosh, no. Okay, I think it's just one part of the... Oh my gosh. Were you gonna add a chandelier? Yeah, I still want to do that, but the problem is, like, I suck at modeling chandeliers, so I'm kind of procrastinating that. If why does it look okay on that side, but oh my gosh, what's going on here? I demand an explanation for this chicanery. Can please add highlights on E interact doors or items. I might do that someday, but I don't know. It seems like kind of a not that important thing. Okay, I just need to adjust it ever so slightly. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Oh. It's close enough on one side, but not quite the other. Oh. Visibly close enough. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's beautiful. I agree. All right. So restrooms are here. These restrooms did not exist before. That's pretty sick. So we added restrooms basically to this whole like thing here. Do I even want this frame here, or do I just want to get rid of that? And I like this better actually. Let's just have this. That's very liminal spacey. I like it. I'm into it. Have you guys visited any actual like famous liminal spaces IRL? That's better. Yeah, that's way better. Just having this like whole like grand archway here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I kind of want to visit. I don't know if like, is the original backrooms photo location still the same as it was when the photo was taken? I want to visit that, and I want to visit that one like really weird hotel. Here, let me see if I can find it. Liminal Space Hotel. Yeah, this one. Because this, I'm pretty sure, still exists as it always did. I'm pretty sure, like, you can still visit this. It's a mini golf thing, I think. I thought it was like a go-kart racing thing. I don't know. Let me look it up. What that hotel is? Yeah, I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to visit all kinds of liminal spaces IRL. What was the backrooms photo? Building. The original backrooms photo was taken on the second floor of a building at 807 Oregon Street in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which is formerly a furniture store and later a Hobbytown, USA store undergoing renovations at the time. It was just documented on... Well, we were way off. That's so cool that we just found that. What was that sound? Looking over shoulder gif? What was the... They were in bad financial stuff? What was the original backrooms mini golf? No, not mini gold, mini golf. I need to go, guys. Have a good night. Have a good night, Zap. Good to see you. They had a GoFundMe, did they? I'm trying to decide what to search. Also, you can add battery consume sound. That's a good idea. I should add that pretty soon. Original backrooms. Photo. RC car track? Yeah, RC car racing space. Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't crazy. I thought it was. The Liminal Hotel looks a lot different now. Does it? The original backrooms image is found. This is a picture of the same room from a different image. The heck? This was supposed to be the result that it... Yeah, the archive post says it was a former furniture store converted into an RC racing space. I don't want to dox the place, but there is an address, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it was an RC car racing. Maybe that's part of the hobby town, because that's technically hobby related. Alright, guys, I'm gonna say I'm pretty tired. And I think that this is actually a pretty good stopping place. In the next stream, what we can do is like work on copying and pasting all of this to like the other side. Oh wow, they raised 25k. Nice, I wish I could. That would pay my bills for like months. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna like cover this up like that. And call stream here, and like next stream we'll work on copying and pasting this to the other side. And I'm also wanting to make like a similar thing up here. Yeah, the enclosed outdoors area doesn't look outdoors anymore. That sucks. Why'd they change it when it's so iconic? Yeah, next stream, let's copy and paste this type of thing over here. I want to add some more furniture here. Like, I want to add like a bench here and maybe here to make it look more liminal spacey. Maybe some plant pots that aren't used anymore. I kind of want to add the same type of area up here, but without the bathrooms. That's just like super liminal, you know, extremely liminal. But you know, just imagine like some benches here, some plant pots here. It looks so liminal. I would love it. But yeah, I'm gonna call stream here. We got a lot done. Before I do that, I'm gonna restore the dummy to its rightful area with its partner. I'm gonna, I guess, darken the map and like publish changes as well, because like we haven't published changes in like ages, and I think the game needs that. So yeah, I'll darken the map and publish the changes and stuff, and yeah, we'll call stream like right here. Did I ever fix this? Yes, I did. Look up here. Battery in the flashlight is gone. I don't see anything. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. Supposed to kind of have to constantly look for new batteries. Oh, I was going to add a difficulty scaling system to the batteries as well, and we still have to do that. So maybe that's another thing we can tackle next stream, but either way. I'm going to leave it here for now. Let's publish the changes, and then we'll head out. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. As always, if you guys find any bugs, report them to the hashtag bug reporting chat in the Discord server. Fire stream cap. This is a fun one. I really liked it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much, Keith, for your compliments and your kind words and all that. Yeah, let me know if you want to see more face cam cat in the future. I personally want to do stuff like this. I feel like I prefer VTuber because it takes pressure off me. Just not really having to like worry about like that kind of thing, but I don't know. I like the creativity of it, but I kind of want to mix it up. Last time I ran a channel poll if people wanted to see Facecam Cat or VTuber Cat or mix it up. Most people voted to mix it up, so I think people just like both, I guess. I don't know. Having a hard time getting a feel for that kind of thing, but just make battery GUI or add a battery consume sound. Oh, I will add battery consume sounds. I'm not planning on adding a GUI because I want to make it immersive, and the way that I can do that with the battery is like not having a GUI. Because if you're holding a flashlight in real life, you just have to gauge it by how dim the flashlight is, you know? But yeah, let's light this candle and see who comes a knocking. Publish changes as ghost hunt. Let's go. What the frick is this? Grant, resize this horrible window. Grant all permissions, I guess. Sure. I don't know what that does. You cannot grant permissions for some asset. What are you talking about, Roblox? Publish without permissions, I guess. I don't know what that does. Successfully published? Okay, I'm taking your word for it. Bye. Yeah. I would like to take this moment to reiterate, please report all bugs and glitches to the hashtag bug reporting chat in the Discord linked in the description. Oh, that makes me nervous. I don't know what that was, but ugh. Okay. Not your sounds. I've only used my own sound effects in this, though. That's kind of weird. If you do, you get a good noodle. Yes, you do. Good noodle star for those who report bugs and glitches. Yeah, I've only used my own sound effects. I haven't used other people's sounds, so... Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this fire stream. I really enjoyed it. I told you it was going to be a good one. Told you. But yeah, let me know if you find anything weird. Be in touch in the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, because then you'll get more updates on me. I gotta get better at posting on Twitter. Yeah, I stream Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, always the same time. Sometimes I'm Facecam Cat, sometimes I'm VTuber Avatar Cat. You never know. I guess that's how it's gonna be. Also, I've also got a gaming channel that people should also subscribe to. Stay tuned. I will keep you guys updated on how that VTuber collab might go, because I want to reach out to that person soon. So yeah, thank you all so much for being part of the stream, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't see me waving. Thank you for being part of the fire stream. Bye.